Hello.
These nuts.
Welcome back,
Have a nice
everybody.
day.
Good to see you. How have you all been? It has been a little bit. I will not deny that. But we're good. We're here. All right. Let me just figure this all out again, because I didn't test anything. It's the same old settings. I just left everything as it was. And it's been a second. Okay. What's good? Jake, good to see you. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 54 months. That is a long ass time. Thank you. Jay, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you kicking goals as well. That's Aussie for just crushing it. With all the One Piece stuff, dude. You're crushing it, bro.
Kombucha.
Let's go.
These nuts. Have a nice day.
Thanks for coming down, man. And thank you for the 54 months. That is I mean, you're an OG, so thank you. McCrowd, what's good? I am alive. I told you I'd be back. Franco, I told you I'd be back. I said I would do it. I wasn't lying. Beric Duffy, good to see you, King. He's still kicking? I am. I do still have a pulse. I still got a pulse. Doesn't lie. Thank you for coming down. Thank you for the 6 months of Prime, you absolute legend. Good to see you. WJLUV stream. Yes, WJLUV stream. And it's not just like one of those fake little streams where I just come in and then I piss off again. We don't really do anything. I got some fun stuff planned. I mean, the whole reason I came back is because I had stuff that I wanted to do. So that's the skinny of it. Doesn't mind. Thank you for coming down. Good to see you, man.
These nuts.
Faded Angel, Hisashi Buri. Man, Hisashi Buri is fucking putting it lightly. Good to see you. Faded Angel, good to see you. I gotcha. What's happening? Good to see you. I gotcha. Thanks for coming down, brother. There's actually one thing I was like low-key kind of weird about. I was like,
these nuts. Have a nice day.
am I going to remember people's names from chat? And I was like trying to remember people. And I was like, damn, my bad stream. I don't remember. I remembered like, there's names I remember, but low-key parasocial. And DeVito, good to see you, King. Sidemain, what's good? See, JLove, you came back unlike the Spurs. Dude, the Spurs fucking stink. They are ass, bro. That was the worst. That was a really bad and unfun playoffs to watch. I did not enjoy it at all. It was just the Spurs stomping, then having like the worst defense, the worst offense after stomping as well, being up like 20, and then just chucking up the shittest shots you've ever seen. And just letting the Knicks come back into the game. That was it. They weren't even playing like stellar defense. They just started taking bad shots. Every lead they took. Terrible. Disgusting. Don't get me started. Good to see you though. And DeVito. Corn, what's up, brother? Thank you, my king. Ain't no way. I didn't tell you I was going to start streaming again, but what's good? I talk to Corn all the time. He's my guy. He's my go-to guy. He sees all the videos really early. I'm working on a new video, by the way. I'm still editing. I still got a pulse. I'm alive. Apple's good to see you. Little pig oink. Hello, J-Love. I'm a Derp Dino. Hey, what's good? I remember Derp Dino. I remember you. But I've since changed my name. You know, I'm going to miss a Derp Dino because it was meant to be like a Derp Dino and I just kept saying a Derp Dino. But I fuck with a little pig oink as well because it's the same kind of vibe. I'm happy to see you again too, a Derp Dino, aka a little pig oink. Murner, what's good, brother? This guy. Murner, get some sleep, my guy. But good to see you. Thank you for coming down, Murner. An EU bro. Good to see you, King. All right. What's good? We're back. I'm caught up. Hey, Meme. What's been happening? Long time. Long time. I think the last stream was October. Well, I know the last stream was sometime in like October or November. I don't know if you guys remember it. Zunga fan, what's good? Everything's like, it's still the same. Nothing's really changed. I had a camera issue this morning. Whatever. Who cares? Ask us. Yeah, the last stream, it was sometime in like, no, I'm pretty sure it was in November. It was, by the way, thank you for all the gifted and the subs. There's no gifted. Me when I lie. Thank you for all the subs, guys. Thanks for kicking off a hype train. You didn't have to do that because I actually, you shouldn't do that because there's every chance I just go dark again and you just waste your money. So don't do that until I like do like, I don't know. Let's get like 5 or 7 streams in a row before we start doing stuff like that. Okay. Let me like actually like prove that I'm like streaming again. Also, dude, so much time has passed. See, I was like actively trying not to say 6, 7. So much time has passed that I haven't even done a stream since 6, 7 became a thing. But I said 6, 7 in 2021. There's video evidence of it in a YouTube video. So I actually kind of already did it. Anyway, last stream was like November. It was at a card convention in Australia. And I think after that, I was just like, fuck, I'm tired, bro. So I didn't hit go live again for ages. I didn't really have anything to say or do. I mean, like, low-key, I was like kind of fatigued on everything. I don't know. It was burnout. Let's just fucking call a spade a spade. It's definitely burnout. Let's make things a little bit brighter. Okay. Mo Mars, it's 5 a.m. But you gotta stay up, King. Phazon, good to see you, my guy. The most patient man in the universe. Should have exposed me 17 years ago. I'm beating the allegations somehow. They're too patient with me. Am I going to offer classes on how we can become rich through TCGs? Wouldn't you like to know how to get rich through TCGs? Franco, you know me too well. You know me too well. It's disgusting. He knows me. He knows me inside out. Am I glad Pokemon Co increased the supply and solved all the issues? Fucking disaster. You know, I mean, like, what do you want? Do you want me to actually like get started? Because if I get started on how I feel about, like, you want me to talk about TCPI, TPCI and their supply? Mate, don't get me started. Saga. Anyway, I thought what I should do, right? Because like, it's not a big deal, but I thought I just would do this quick little thing. And we could do this. We do this because I love these, right? I thought I would just do a quick one. How do you make it work? Okay, whoop, wrong one. Let's do this. How do you swap it? Fuck. I didn't get this far. Shit. Damn. Okay, let's just do it this way. Okay. Let's do it this way. Gone so long, League of Legends Classic is coming back. I saw that. Is that good for like League of Legends fans? ePixelator, what's up, brother? Good to see you, King. My guy. Dude, are you still in Melbourne? You've been in Melbourne for 4 years and I still haven't said hello to you. That's disgusting. Tim Danklin. Quick shout out to Tim Danklin. The man in the mirror. The monkey on my back. Oh, wait, does this still work? Shout out Tim Danklin. It does. You guys know Tim. I mean, if you don't know Tim Danklin, he's a guy that does streaming. Tim Danklin, Melbourne TCG pro player, because that's like a thing. Pro player. I mean, he's good at the game. He does all right. But he does a lot of TCG competitive play content. Good mate. Push me over the edge. Help me push the boulder up the mountain.
Pussio.
So if you're into competitive TCG, and you haven't heard of Tim, and I'm sure you would have, check out Tim. Good guy.
Nice day.
Tim, I made a PowerPoint. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so here's my quick, because I can't get the full presentation on the screen. Here's my quick explanation of what happened. Where has bro been? An explanation. Hello, Mitchie. Good to see you, King. Okay. Where was bro? So end of 2025 was kind of cringe. And it was. Like, last year was extremely cringe for Pokemon card collecting.
My little pickle.
So it just sucked. Like, okay.
Have a nice day.
I've like thought about this because I'm like, I don't want to come back and then just be like Mr. Negative, fucking miserable, sad man, whatever all the time. But then also at the same time, like, low key shit sucks. So what's the point of like dancing around it and pretend to be like happy, happy, happy? So like, you know, I was just like flat. Last year kind of sucked for collecting. It was pretty average. I mean, you could still do it, but it just wasn't, there's too much angst. And there was like a lot of like hurdles and stuff to jump through. So that kind of like was shitty. And then like Christmas and holidays happen. Hello, Pokemon, by the way. Thank you for the Prime. I haven't said that for a while. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you, Pokemon. Good to see you. I haven't spoken to you in ages. But I also don't really go on social I also don't really go on social media too much these days anyway, which is fucking really stupid for someone who's trying to do social media stuff. But anyway, I digress. And then the holiday stuff happened and I was like, yeah, let's just like chill and like enjoy the holiday. And then start of 2026 happens. So somebody said, am I still practicing that competitive TCG? Have I been slacking? Well, when the seasons, like when 2026 started again, I got back into it like December, start of the year. And so I was like playing a lot and then I was like really distracted because I'm just playing all the time. And I was like super locked in. And then while doing all that, I was trying to be like dad because I don't know if you guys know or forget or remember. I don't really talk about it too much. I got a kid. So there's like the whole being a dad thing is like super important to me. So I just had my hands full at the start of the year. There was like New Zealand special event, which I did shit at. Sydney regionals, which I did shit at. And that's what happens when you don't practice and play the game. You do bad. So don't practice, do bad. Practice and play, do good. Maybe sometimes. I don't know. So that's what happened at the start of the year. And then like, sorry, I have asthma as well. So like, I thought I had emphysema. Big jump there. I know. Fucking, how'd you go from asthma to emphysema? Can you tell he's paranoid? I thought I had emphysema, but it's just asthma. I went to the doctor. So like, help me. I don't smoke or anything or vape. That's cringe. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, then I was like being a dad. And then I think I just need a break. You know, sometimes you just fucking like need to chill. So I think I needed just like a break and then needed a reason to come back to doing streaming because I didn't want to just like hit go live and then feel bad because like I felt burnt out or whatever and then just stream for the sake of it like a monkey or like a hamster on a wheel. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just chill. And then like full disclosure, I had some fucking crazy ass family shit happen between like March and May. And like, again, it was just like, okay, too much is going on. Family first. Let's just like do that. So I was going to actually come back and start streaming again in May. But then stuff happened. So I was like, okay, let's just put it back until we're chilling. And here we are. That's it. That's literally all that happened. There was no big thing outside of just, I was a bit flat and I wanted to have a reason to come back to streaming. And also, stuff happened. Life's fucking crazy, dude. So that's it. And now we're here. Beautiful. The end. Not of the stream. Well, I'm going to keep streaming today, but that's the end of what happened. Did the PowerPoint take 11 months to make? It took 4 minutes. I just slapped the keyboard. So that's it. Now we can see the PowerPoint of what happened to bro's meat. What the heliante? Nah, man, that's hell. That's pause, dude. Cap, you've been doing some fire Insta story rants. Yeah, I mean, that's like the thing that I can come on and do that's like super easy. So, yeah, because I can just come in and just like talk some shit. I mean, like, and it's like every other day as well. It felt like every week there was like some new thing that was like, man, what's the point? Like, this sucks. Like, I'm just gonna like enjoy it on my own. And that's kind of like what I have been doing because it's not like I haven't been collecting. It's actually, that's the big reason why I hit the go live again because I have been collecting and it's a fucking disaster. Let me tell you. So, yeah, I'll show you in a second. I feel bad, but I want to say like, what's up to you guys? Like, what have you guys been up to? Hello, Cassie Ainsworth. Good to see you, Cassie. Thanks for coming down. Good to see you again. Hopefully the last, 8 or 9 months have treated you pretty well. Nice wrap. Thank you, Peter. Good to see you, Peter. By the way, Peter, I see what you've been selling on eBay. I fucking see you, bro. Because I know that's your account. I see the stuff come up and I'm like, that's Peter Pretzel. I saw that. I saw the Charisma of the Cracked Sky booster box you're trying to sell. Have you sold it yet? We ask him 4K. I see you, brother. I see. I see everything. LeBron's to the Warriors. I've not been keeping too much up. I saw John Morant got traded today. To the Trailblazers, but that's about it. All right. Well, I guess I'll show you what's going on in this room. So a big reason why I was like, stream. Michi Method is popping off on my feeds with the Say the Hobby. I've been wanting to, I don't know, shout out to Michi, maybe, the creator of the Michi Method. That's P-Plot, by the way, if you guys don't know.
Pussio, my little pickle.
What do you call it? I've wanted to do Michi Method binders for ages, but I just don't have the attention span. And I'm so finicky that I just like would not be able to handle doing it. And I bought it, I even bought a printer and I was like, this is too much, man. I was going to print like, because I've got like a near complete Pokekune collection. I'm missing the Flareon and the Sylveon. And so I was like, fuck, I guess I can like finish the Pokekune binder if I did like a Michi Method version of it. But then I got to like print stuff and I'm just so lazy. So stuck. I'd rather like try and get the card. It's like it's going to be easier for me to try and get the card than it is for me to print it. Formula, good to see you, man. I got to reply to you on Facebook. You've sent me 2 messages on 2 different days, and I replied. He's still really bad at it. Thank you for the Prime, though. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. My king. 41 months of Prime. Legend. Facebook in 2026. Well, you see, the thing is, he's a boomer, and then, like, I still have a Facebook because I'm, like, low-key, I'm, like, a boomer, too. So, what do you want from me, bro? Not everyone uses Discord. Also, my Discord might get banned, which is fucking crazy. Because I told someone, I said in E4 Discord, I said, cry to the mods like the little bitch that you is. And then I got a message from Discord, which is fucking crazy, which said, we've taken action that affects your account because I broke Discord's community guidelines because I told them to cry to the mods. And my account is on a violation until fucking 2028. What the hell? Dude, I didn't even say anything. I just said, cry to the mods like the bitch you are. And I got put on 2-year probation. Yeah, I know. They gave me the fucking lethal injection, basically. It's Discord, bro. I've said worse. I've called Joe, you know Joe Guy, man. I've called him unfathomable things. I've said disgusting things. Like, okay, like above board, but I've like crafted with my words some very intelligent and funny insults. Way worse beyond cry to the mods. Fucking crazy. So yeah, they cooked me. Anyway, that's Discord. I do actually, while we're on the topic of Discord, so okay, our Discord's in like a really weird spot where the mods think that everybody that joins is a bot, and also everyone's like super fucking fatigued and negative and like tired of Pokemon cards. So like when a new person joins, it's like, yippee, I love Pokemon. And then, by the way, fucking ear jump scare. Sorry about that. And then they jump in and then everyone's like, oh God, another fucking like wide-eyed fucking hopeful Pokemon card collector. Our Discord's always like, what do you want, kid? It's fucking over. So I low-key want to change that. So like, let's change that. If you're from the Discord and you want to come in the Discord and be like a little bit happier, but not like fake, like happy, but like let's make the Discord, you know, for fucking lack of a better term, let's like lift the Discord. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I did that. Like I had big titties, but you didn't see my hand. That would have been really funny. But let's like lift the Discord a little bit. You know what I mean? Like let's be our best versions of us together with the power of friendship. I'm not gonna ban people, but like I'm gonna speak to Noms and be like, hey Noms, so like when someone new joins, don't fucking insta ban them. They could be a real person. Let's just give it a second. You know, like I know you hate growth and type shit, but like let's just let them come in a bit. I missed the PowerPoint. Don't worry, it was just a quick little bit to be like, hey, we're back, and it was like an update. TLDR, kind of burnt out. Family stuff happened. Family first. Little guy's nearly 2. Trying to be the best dad I can. I think I'm doing all right. I could be better, but that's like everything, right? So you didn't miss much on the PowerPoint. More PowerPoints to come. I'm not going to ban everybody. Every now and then I see okJLUV Discord has like 10 notifications and I right click mark as read. That's so crazy, dude. Why? Epix is actually funny. Sometimes it's actually very enjoyable in there. You're such a hater. I said hello, Asteri. Pizza party every day. Is that the low-key way of saying corn? I don't know.
Pussyo, my little pickle, kombucha.
What's up, Horn? Good to see you.
Nuts. Have a nice day.
By the way, Darth, no longer a hive of villainy and scum. Low-key, I was gonna message you, but I had to like fade Melbourne Regionals completely. It just was not right. I mean, like, that's like the extent of how deep shit was going for JLUV in May. So like, and co and when I say co, I mean like family. Yeah, I skipped Melbourne Regionals. It just was not going to be good. So I just was like, nah, fuck it. Which I've never ever done. The thought of skipping a major like TCG event is like crazy, but I like just full faded. So I felt really bad because you came all the way down. I wanted to hang out more. I was glad I saw you on the Wednesday, but I'll make it up to you when I come to the States, if they ever let me back in, because that shit is crazy. Loki, I'm not going to Worlds, so you won't see me there, but maybe some other time. I'm low-key scared about going to the States now, but that's like a story for another time. Hope you're going well. Hey, SP, good to see you. My birthday's actually tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow. I'll send you a message tomorrow. But good to see you, SP. Absolute legend. Optimal Palm, thank you for the 7 months in a row, which is crazy because I haven't streamed for at least 7 months. So what were you doing, son? Do you want me to give you a refund? Because I will. That's fucking crazy. Bro, just come. I mean, like today, for example, and like I will reply to this, but I just hadn't had time and it passed my mind. Like I got asked because, you know, card party's going on and I'm like, I can't do it. Like I can't, like I can, but like it's a lot. So like, because you gotta fucking go and then like if it ever like it's weird because like I don't like okay, I'm not panhandling, so don't fucking it's not like guys help JLUV get to the US. To go to the US it's like I don't know 2.5K minimum, and then I gotta take like I don't know 10 days off work probably because I do work, like we have to work and do stuff beyond just like editing content, and then it's like 2 days before and after are just like write-offs. So basically like minus 3 weeks, and it's like what am I doing in the States? And then like I'm also in the States and it's super fucking expensive as an Aussie. I do want to go, but like I want to go when I can get like a whole bunch of things done at once. So like there's one project that Blendy and I have been like spitballing that we want to do. It's like obviously it's like a YouTube video at going to like a collector-con or something. But it just requires like hella planning. That might happen in like, I don't know, 6 to 12 months, sometime in the next 6 to 12 months. I'd say like, yeah. So it's like it's in the cards, but like, yeah, it's not like an immediate thing. But like card parties happening, because there's so many fucking card parties. No diss, but like whatever. There's like fucking a million. Because there's like 100 million fucking card conventions happening over in the States. I feel like every week you guys have at least like, surely every week you have at least like 10 conventions happening at any time across the entire country. Like minimum 10. I think 10's being conservative, right? So it's like fucking chill, dude. But everyone's making so much fucking money with the Pokemon stuff. So what can you do? So art class at Worlds. Yeah, I saw that there's a there's a So one. Fuck, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I know that there's a Yukimori session as well. That's crazy. They run 1 billion collector cons. Yeah, so like what's like the one show that you would want to go to? Like the one con that you would want to go to if you were going to go to a con in America. Like that's the one I want to go to. You know what I mean? Is it like Texas Collector Con? I feel like, or is it LA Collector Con? Like which one is it? What's the one to go to? That would be the one that I'd go to. Just pick biggest state Collector Con. I don't fucking know Texas. Aris, I'm you and you are me, bro. We got the same brain. Any free one. What's the average cost for a card convention? Like entry fee. Was I in Japan in December? I was. I was on a covert mission. I tried DMing you on Insta and I got ignored. I really often do not look at my Instagram. It's nothing personal, kid. What am I collecting right now? Well, I will show you. So, a big reason why I wanted to stream. Ooh, add source. Let's see if this is going to work. BGI 4. See you later, guys. Welcome back, guys. All right. See you later, guys. Oh, hang on. I know what to do. Copy. See you later, guys. Paste. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, guys. See you later, guys. Welcome back, guys. There we go. We got it. Okay. Anyone that has jar chomp there so you can get robbed real quick. Okay. So, how do we make this better? 60 FPS. Welcome back. Okay, here we go. So zero chance you make absolutely zero chance. Sorry, man. I mean, I'd love to, but I'm not playing, and I'm not going as a creator, which is like, that's just, it's like, do you really, you're testing me. Like, I want to go on my, like, I want to speak my shit, but like, I'm not going as a creator either. I'm not like salty. I didn't even apply, that I didn't get picked. I didn't even apply, but like, that's another story for another day. I can't do like out of pocket, you know, 4, 5K for Worlds unless I was playing and I was like fucking in the thick of it. All right. I was prepared. It's just sometimes things break. Okay. So this is a big reason why I want, someone said, are you still collecting? And the answer is, what am I collecting? No, someone said V Servantesser. What are you collecting right now? Okay, so this is the thing. So I have been collecting this entire time I've been offline, but it's fucked up because this is what my room looks like right now. And by my room, I mean my like office study. All right, I'll give you like a little ad starts. Can I snooze it? I can't. Sorry, you guys are gonna get hit with an ad. That's crazy. I won't skip too much stuff. Well, I mean, like, this is where I do my work. This is where I edit. It's where I stream, obviously. It's where it all happens. So you've seen this room before, right? So like, I've been collecting, but the stuff just like sits in piles. So, like, this is an example because I started like pack collecting last year. And I just did not, like, I just leave the stuff, or like sometimes I need it. Like, for example, the video that I'm working on right now, like I needed to get like scans of packs and stuff. So bro, see, this is the thing. Okay. So like, okay. Cause I knew this was the other thing. I've wanted to do stuff like this for I'm going to wait till the ad comes back. Cause like there's an ad. What's up, Dunwa? Holy rare stream. Well, it's happening. We're back. I want to just let me speak my shit. I just want to wait for the ad to finish, all right? Because there's people that are just like in purgatory now. Was the printer you got to scan it to? It was, yeah. But I like just taking a photo and then just cleaning it up. I mean, I guess I could scan it, but then I got to like fiddle with scanning settings. You guys ever heard that thing where like, you guys ever heard that thing where people say like, there's a guy that said it, where like people that are like hardcore into fandoms are more, their hobby isn't the actual fandom itself, like Pokemon or Star Wars. Like, the thing that they really love is being a fan. So like lining up for stuff. They don't like the thing. They just like lining up and camping out for stuff is like more fun for them. So like, this isn't a diss, by the way, but like scanning packs and stuff. It's like, if I was going to go down that road, like scanning packs, I'd have to like tweak the scan. I get the right settings, do the fiddling of the color. By the time I've done that, it's been like 3 hours. Do I like scanning the pack, or is it the pack that I like, or is it the process of like getting the best scan? Is that what my actual passion is? And so I don't want to fall down that hole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, type shit. So someone said, Aira said, bros flexing on us. So like, I've always been skeptical of doing stuff like this because I don't want to be like, hey guys, look at all the crazy cool stuff I've got. But like, I collect Pokemon cards. It's what I fucking do. So, and also I don't buy bullshit. So like, I don't really buy more. Like, when was the last time you saw me open up a Japanese booster box? In the last like 15 months. I just don't do it anymore because it's expensive and it's not that fun because it's so expensive. If it was cheaper, fun. If not, blah, blah, blah. So don't spend money on packs. I'm not an English guy, so don't do that either. So I just keep collecting and doing my thing. Man's gotta have a hobby. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't vape. I don't gamble. I did gamble on the World Cup, but that was fucking like one time. Like, that's it. Don't tell my girlfriend. Flex. What's up, Inza? Good to see you. One of my biggest pet peeves when posting cool pictures up is people automatic response to go, wow, you're rich. Yeah, I know. It's fucking annoying. Also, this is like 18 months worth of shit. So that's it. Full disclosure. Don't care. Okay. Anyway. I'm not doing it to be a douchebag. So like, for example, right? I mean, fuck, this is crazy. All right. So like, I have cards, right?
Pussyo, my little pickle.
Like,
kombucha,
it's just stuff like sitting around.
these nuts.
But the thing you gotta understand
Have a
about
nice
this is
day.
that it's not, it's fucking cooked, right? That was why I bought it. You know what I mean? That was the whole point. I think I paid $70 for this, but it was chopped. But I thought it was really cool because it was like a cool copy. You know what I'm saying? But then it just sits in this pile. And I have like this pile here of like, I think I bought cards and then the person sent me these two as well. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, I know you sent those as like filler, but like low-key W, thank you. So like these are going to find a home. You know what I'm saying? And then like I film like a video and I get like B-roll and stuff. And then like there's just, look, what are we doing, man? Like,
Pussyo,
if
my
I do
little
this,
pickle,
right?
Kombucha. These
And it's
nuts.
like,
Have a nice
this
day.
is this stupid. Like, this is like bad binder behavior where like I get the cards and then I use them for the video and like I film the thing and then like, what are we doing? Why is that there? Like, what? What's he cooking? You know what I mean? And then I'll be like, oh, at a bulk bin, I must have bought some Himino cards and I didn't realize. So like, these are going to find a home as well. You know what I'm saying? So like, oh, okay, on a trip, I must have randomly bought this. Like, why did I buy this? Okay, why? Okay, I don't know, but we did. And then it turns out it's because it's like slightly damaged, I think, up in the top. You see in the top left corner? And so like often I just like buy the thing and then it just sits here. Like I could do this. I'm going to do this for like other parts of the room. Like why are these, like why did I buy these? I don't know, but I just bought, I was like, hey, you know what? Early Sun and Moon GX cards. Like, why not? Why not? Like, this should be in a binder. Why is this not in a binder? Sorry, guys, I got asthma. Hey, Pokemon JP. Hope the fam is doing well. Thank you, King. We are doing well now. It was a turbulent couple of months, but we're good now. Little guy's doing good. You know what I mean? Thank you for the sub, by the way. Thank you. And I thought I said, thank you for 21 months of Prime. He's talking fast. Thank you for the 29 months of Prime. And I hope I said thank you to Inza, by the way. Konbanwa, Light8430. Good to see you, Light. Thank you for coming down. Doles. Yankee. I don't know if you're Japanese or if you're... Now I'm kind of like nervous. Oh. Konbanwa, Light-san. I've never actually spoken to a Japanese chatter. Well, I have, but it's been a while. I don't know how to do it. How should you do it? Yankee. Yokuso. Stream with it. Oh, joke, I'm LARPing? That's fucking crazy. What? Why are you LARPing? Now you fucking made me feel weird type shit. But yeah, like, what is this doing here? This is in really good condition too. I think I just bought it because I saw it at like a book off and I was like, dude, $6? Put that in the binder. But it's not $6, it was 3,000 yen. Kizuari. Anyway, someone said, is that... Oh, Corn, I forgot to send you the Genki type shit for real. Type shit for real. I forgot to send you the video of this. Yeah, this is an unlimited Xerosic. So, Corn found this and then linked it to me. I don't know if you guys know the lore behind this card, but this is low-key. I don't know if Corn wants me to talk about it. No, I don't think you'll care. But this is low-key like an extremely fucking rare card. It is Xerosic, but unlimited. You see in the bottom left corner, there is no stamp that says first edition. So, Korn, who collects a lot of full art trainer cards, and by a lot, I mean like all of them, this was the last card that he needed. Just quietly, this is a Masakazu Fugata card, right? This was the last card he needed. He has one already, but he found this listing in Australia randomly, right? And he linked it to me. It was $250 AU. And it had best offer. And I was like, dude, let me put an offer in. And then like we both kind of like forgot about it. And then I remembered, I was like, dude, fuck it. Offered 150. And then the seller sent it. So there you go. On eBay. Yeah, it was fucking on eBay, dude. I think it is on your site. I remember looking it up and being like, oh yeah, it is too. But yeah, Corn, I don't know if you're still there, King, but it's fucking clean. I'll send you proper videos of it and clips. But yeah, this is for Corn. Happy birthday, Corn. Yeah, it was just sitting on eBay. How random is that? And it's like fucking pristine. There's not an issue with it. I mean, it's like slightly off center. Here's some other stuff, right? like this is okay. So okay, I mean, you guys are here. I was gonna make a video about this, but then I forgot. Sorry, guys. Brooklet Hill. Why does JLUV have a raw Brooklet Hill lying around? Well, funny story. It's actually got a Magikarp on it. And some Japanese Twitter user was like trying to hype it up because it's got a Magikarp. And then all the Brooklet Hills in Japan just started to like dry up, which is like super funny. So low key, this is like a Magikarp card. And I fully expect this to just randomly get pumped at some point. Because it happens a lot to Japanese cards that have like random stuff like a Magikarp on it. There's like another guy that was like photoshopping Pikachu into random cards too, which is low-key kind of funny. To be like, wow, I never noticed. This is like a Japanese Twitter user fucking unhinged. To be like, I never knew that there was like there was a Pikachu on this card, and then you go and look at your card and be like, dude, he got me. But they try to like initiate or like they try to like instigate a buyout. It's fucking funny. So yeah, that's why I got a Brooklet Hill there. But these are like all my black. See, this is like, this will be a stream. We will do a stream for this because these are all my Black Bolt, White Flare, Japanese art rares. But they're not like, this is from when I went to Sendai. So bro went to Sendai, right? And this is from when I went for the release of Black Bolt, White Flare, and I didn't put them in a binder, which is stupid because I pretty much have all of them. So that's going to be a stream because they're just sitting in this pile like the disgusting pig that I am. But then I have like my packs, right? And then, I mean, like this is like low-key kind of flexing. But I bought these before they all pumped. This one's crazy now. The Moonlit Pursuit, which is like low-key beautiful fucking pack art, by the way. Megalo Cannon. It's so hard to see the bottom corner in the art in that. Wait, what's Inza talking about? Finding my unlimited Jirachis was so brutal. I never want to do it again. I want to see it. I want to know more. Tell me more, Inza. So, I got a friend, but because I... See, this is the thing where it's always like, oh, don't post about stuff. But because I posted about it, someone was like, hey, let me send you better packs for your pack collection. So I'm like, cool, the power of friendship. All right, let's continue the tour. So... nothing's gonna get me in trouble over here. Oh, yeah, see, like, English stuff. Ooh, that's disgusting. Sorry, guys. Oh, shit. Is that my address on it? No, it doesn't. I've done that once before. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Yeah, so, like, I think this is from when I, like... Shit, I did it again. Sorry. I'm not doing that on purpose. That's disgusting. This was from when I like unsleeved a deck, but then low key, like these are good cards. So like these have to find a home, but where? I don't have an English binder. Got to figure it out. Okay. Some more stuff. Okay. This is just like random. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. You just can't see me. The answer is always buying a new binder. Well, I do have a lot of binders. So I've got the binders here. And this is part of what we're going to do. We're going to put the cards in those binders. Type shit. By the way, don't look at this. This is the poster of Broken Dreams. This was JLUV's stream goals. 2025. We ticked one box. Well, shit. We just go again, all right? Don't worry about that. The poster of Broken Dreams. Fucking hell, bro. Fuck. See what I mean? Like, why do I just randomly just have like, why are these 4 cards here? What significance do these 4 cards have together? Nobody knows. If I look in here, I'm pretty sure this is like my Atsuko Nishida collection. Because I had to like empty the binder that had the Atsuko Nishida cards in it. And then I never... Yeah, it is. But, like, at least these are in a deck box, right? That could be worse, right? But, like... This card belongs in a binder, not in a box. This card belongs in a binder, not in a box. They all do. Like, all of these cards belong in a binder, not in a box. But at least those are in a deck box. It could be worse. You know what I'm saying? Okay. For now, they will stay there. Slabs, I mean, this is kind of sad, but I mean, it's cool. Like, McDonald's E-Series promos. Like, I got all of them except for... That is a PSA 7, but that's because the guy was selling it super cheap. And I was like, you know what? A 7 is better than a 0. So, I picked that up. But it's kind of chopped. So I'm thinking maybe I should probably crack this. Because, like, don't really care about it being slabbed as a 7. These are a bit of a different story because, like, these are 9s. So, like, I don't kind of know what I want to do with them. I like the idea of having them all like that, but I'm also, like, kind of shitty on card grading. I think it's kind of cringe, so, yeah. And then there will just be, like, a random executor. This guy's just got to get cracked. So, like, I have, like, a lot of E-Series cards that just need to get cracked, right? Because E-Series, like, holos as 9s, who cares? Just fucking put them in a binder. You know what I mean? Because then I can have a really fucking cool binder. Holy Fart Swell Premium. It is true. That is, yeah, that is a Fart Swell executor. If you need a poster for motivation, you aren't motivated. Dude, fuck you, man. Hey, what's up? That's how UF rolls. What's up, brother? Look who found the stream button. I said to everybody I would fucking find it. I found it. If the back is iffy on the 7, then it probably doesn't have hollow scratches, which is cool. Well, the back is chopped. We can look it up closer on the, Do you want to look it up closer? How do we do this? Whoa. Crazy. Could have been bad. Nah, it's alright. I put my credit card around. How long am I gonna stream? I don't know. Maybe like an hour or 2. This is the back of that. Should we just fucking crack it now? What do you reckon? We should just crack it now. Let's just crack it now. Fuck it. Give me a second. Fucking hit my head type shit. Ah. I like bend. You know when you bend down? Fuck. You know when you bend down and you fucking get up? And then the bench is above your head? I did that type shit. Because the fucking... The cupboard is... There's a bench. Dude, I'm gonna get fucking CTE from that. There's like a bench and then the... Cupboards are under the bench, so I had to like bend down to get into the cupboard, and then when I came up, I was like, fuck, and like headbutted it. Yeah, aura loss. Fucking for real type shit. Ah, okay. What are we doing? Okay. Calm down. Let's crack it. Yeah, but no one was home, so like no one saw it. So it's fine type shit. Okay. So, shout out to my good guy, what's his name? Asteri. The confidence to send this on stream now. Well, I know how to do this because of you, so shout outs to you,
my
man.
little pickle kombucha.
So, actually, it's been a while. I think I did one the other day, and I might have done it a little bit differently to you, but I think it'll be chill. This one's really easy. I don't know if it's because it's like a 6 or whatever. It's like a 6 set. Like, if you've never done this, you would be surprised at how chill it is. Especially with this thing. I find bottle opener so much easier. You know, I did one of these once and I did it super wrong. I'm lucky I didn't damage the card. It was when I cracked the PSA 8 Raikou VS and I put in like a YouTube short. And it could have gone so terribly wrong. Have you tried using a bottle opener? I've never tried using a bottle opener. That sounds insane. A bottle opener is insane. Nah, that's crazy. Fuck, my head hurts. Is there like a specific type of bottle opener you need? Or can you just use like any old bottle opener? The good thing about cracking a 7 is that it's low-key already chopped, so like it doesn't matter, which is kind of funny. Me fucking head, mate. Me fucking head is fucking pounding. This is like the tech, by the way. This is the tech. Well, I should probably get like a playmat or something, right? Fuck, my fucking head, man. This is September. Thank you for the 1 month. Tier 1. Thank you. This is September. I'm sorry I didn't see that. I think I was suffering from a concussion. All right. And then you just do this. Well, I should technically leave that in. Whoa. Dude, it's just randomly got like hella scratches on the back. Dude, there's no way this would grade as a 7 again. This is why grading is so fucking stupid, dude. That's probably like excessive. Like, this is why what I mean. Like, this is why grading is so fucking stupid, right? Like, there's no way this would grade as a 7 again. This would grade as like a 6. Why did... So it's exactly why you buy the card, not the grade, but it's fucking stupid. Let's get the plastic out of the way. Sorry guys, I don't want to rush into showing you the card. I just want to get... Because the plastic shards are like kind of dangerous low-key. Especially with little Sigma. If he stands on them, he might like cry. All right. There's no way this would grade as a 7 again. So like the front is like super clean, which is like, I'm actually like low-key glad I just cracked it because that is a fucking clean ass holo, right? But like there's an issue with the top right. So you can see the silvering on the top right. The front's alright. Like there's no like super clear scratches, right? The rest of the corners look kind of chill. But then the back is chopped, dude. The back has seen better days. Like, you can see, like, there. See the left side of the card? You can see, like, scratches on it, clearly. So there's clear scratches to the back of it. And it's not like it's just one. There's, like, multiple. So it's almost like it's been, like, rubbed against a surface or something. But then, like, in general, like, the edges are not great. There's, like, winding along all the edges. Top, bottom left. I can't see, like, I feel like this should have been like a 5 or a 6, you know? But like, how chopped does a card need to be for it to be a 5 or a 6? Or maybe the Kurtz card where care is worn off. That's the other crazy thing about grading right now, is that you could be buying cards that are very clearly great, like that have been altered. And there's like, it's a very, very likely that they've been altered. It's like, the older you get, the more likely it is that the card has been altered. I don't know if you guys saw all that stuff that happened with that Pokemarsh guy. I never saw the stuff. I never knew really what saw the account on TikTok when they were doing the card repairs. But then I watched the videos after he, like, I guess I should say, allegedly stole people's, or like didn't return people's cards. And then went down that rabbit hole, and I was like, cool. So this guy's an actual POS because he takes pride in, like, restoring bad, like, damaged cards and then sending them to be graded, and taking pride when they came back as like 10s, which is just duping people. That was crazy. And then, like, you had guys like Cool Trainer Ryan and stuff being like, yeah, we can fix this, we can fix that, we can fix this, going through the cards, whatever, that they're going to send out for grading. Or like when a card grading return came back and it was like an 8 or a 9 or a 7, be like, yeah, we can fix that. Like, cool. You guys are just fucking allegedly altering the cards to then send back, come back as 10s and then sell to people that don't know that they're actually getting a fucking damaged card. It's like the lowest of the low that you can do in this space. Another reason why I fucking was just like, dude, fuck this shit, and was like super tilted. But anyway, I'm glad I cracked that, but I don't think that was a 7. I feel like that probably should have been a 6 or a 5. But that's going to go in the Pikachu binder. We can do that now. Pikachu binder is here. I've shown you guys this before. I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys this before. The question is, where do you put this card? Okay, so like, where do I... Sorry. Me fucking head, mate. Okay, where do you put this card in this binder? Where does this go? There's gonna be... okay, if I hold it like that, no glare. Do you, like, take one of these cards out? Do you put it there? Because I feel like you don't put it there. Because this is like a big, full Pikachu card page. Where, like, big, full, vibrant pictures of illustrations of Pikachu go. You know what I mean? Like, I have this theme, which is like the art rare theme. And I don't think it goes here because this is like promos. Although this doesn't belong to me. This is my friend's. I gotta sell it for him.
My Little Pickle, Kombucha, D's Nuts.
Streaming during the World Cup. Some larper you are. I didn't know there was still a game one. I thought the games were done, bro. Thank you for the 50 months, Joe, of Prime. All right, so I don't think it goes here either, but I feel like this page should actually move to here. So, like, I feel like this page should be brought forward. Why am I not showing you Pokemon Soccer promos? Because I don't have any. And I don't think it goes there. Dunois made a good point. Do I have E-Series Pikachu? Well, there's this one. And I don't think I have any. Oh no, I've got these, but now then that's 3. Maybe a page of McDonald's promos. That could work. Like, I feel like I could restructure this situation here. Yeah, and I feel like the Delta species can go. But I kind of want the Delta species to come to the front because it's an Atsuko Nishida Pikachu and she designed Pikachu. So, like, I feel like Atsuko Nishida Pikachu should come to the front. But yeah, you're right. The Delta species one is kind of Polar Bear in Texas, Arlington. Or Arlington, Texas. All right. Well, I tried to fill the whole binder with So-So Pikachu, but you wouldn't send me extras of the one that I needed. So you kind of fucked me on that one. Do you ever think how you're on the news showing off part of your collection? Feels like a long time ago. Yeah, I think about that every now and then. It's kind of funny. I was like really scared after that. Fun fact, they wanted to come to my house to do that. And I was like, actually, I'd rather you didn't know where I lived. So let's like not do that. And they were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I think I'm positive. So, oh yeah, and I like, yeah, what do you mean Julian Bridges? That's my name. Fuck off. Hey bro, show us where you keep thousands of dollars in collectibles. Fucking exactly, dude. And I didn't ask for this fucking life. I just like Pikachu. I literally one day was like, hey, you know what? I should just fucking buy Pikachu cards. They're all cool. And then everything else fucking happened after that. I feel like it's time to move Surfing Pikachu. Although Corky Sidle Pikachu is kind of goated, but actually, you know what? This page has bad feng shui because this isn't mine. So let's, and also now like Kanazawa Pikachu is facing right, which is like powerful. And then now Surfing Pikachu should actually be facing top right corner. So that can go there. And then Sakura Afro Pikachu should actually be facing here. When am I doing Michi method? I just don't have the mental fucking capacity to do Michi method. What was the interview name? Couldn't tell you. I don't even know what that question means, Michi. And then this can go here because it is an important Pikachu. I know it's kind of like different, but really, where is Delta species Pikachu supposed to go? So like it being there has to kind of like be there. You know what I mean? Oh, it's on A Current Affair. I think no, it's on A Current Affair. No, it's on 60 Minutes. No, it's on A Current Affair. It's on a current affair. Sorry. Type in A Current Affair Pokemon fucking loser. And you should find it. All right. And then this can go here. Type in fat fucking loser Chud goes on A Current Affair with his fat fucking binder. Sorry. All right. Cool. All right. Well, now that's got a home. There you go. And that was the whole point. That's the whole point of this stream. I want to put my fucking cards in their home. I almost bought another one of those, but I've got it already. This was like fucking awesome. These were good times when no one cared about Pokemon cards, so you could just buy these for like $10. Do I have Easter Pikachu? Yeah, how much did you get that Easter Pikachu for, Joe? Where is it? It's here somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Sorry. Oh, you know what? I think I have it as I think I have it slabbed. Nah, I got it somewhere. Did someone rob me? Ain't no way. Where's my Easter Pikachu? Did someone oh, it's right there. I'm like literally looking at it. It's here. I got it for 100 AU. Dude, why did you steal from a person in our server? They probably fucking... How much is it now? Do I know of any cheap Pikachu cards that my mum could collect? You kind of just got to go from like the most recent Pikachu and just pray that it's not a promo. I feel like you could have put all the full art Pikas that have other mons together on one page. You got any of the Uniqlo Warm Pikachus? It's $3,000. You tell me Easter Pikachu, this is $3,000. That's so stupid, dude. I mean, I know that I got pumped when Deepocket Monster did like, should I open it or should I keep it sealed for his Easter packs? And then everyone was like, wait, what the fuck? That's like low-key rare? I feel like you'd have put all the full art Pikas that have other mons together on one page. But there's not many full art Pikas that have other mons. I don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good point though. If it gets to 9, I can do it. 6. These are dupes. Yeah, I need more. Sorry, man. I don't have like... I need more. These and then these are just like whatever. These are cards that are just like... These are like English cards that I don't really care about, but they need to go in a binder. So, and then these are like, I mean, that's like my childhood shiny Gyarados. Can I even show those? I mean, I just fucking did. So whatever. These are SIGs. I mean, I've shared that before. Whatever. I mean, there's no like big secret here. Like, there's an Aoki and a Mingo signed card from Aoki and Mingo. But that was not easy to get. I had to pay someone a fucking middleman for me for that. So, that's low-key crazy. Do you have the Chinese 5th anti? No, I don't have that one. Because I was just like anti-fucking...
Lucio, My Little Pickle, Kombucha.
I mean, like, in hindsight, I regret it because it is a nice card. But I didn't want to go down the road of getting all like the Chinese promos and stuff. But I mean, like, it's cope to say I don't regret it. In hindsight, I regret it. Do you have all the Pikachu card friendly shop promos? Not all. Where's the E-Series binder? Okay, sorry. We got distracted. So that's Pikachu binder. Maybe there's other Pikachu cards somewhere that need to go in a home. But like these... So I only have one of that. I've got a good raw copy of that. I've got a sun-faded copy of that raw. And then I don't have raw copies of that either. And then I also don't have... the Bubble Squirtle. And I was going to buy the Bubble Squirtle because I was going to trade Evolution, Flareon, Vaporeon, VMAX boxes and then get this Bubble Squirtle. But then I got lazy and then it fucking went up in price and I was like, cool, I just go fuck myself now. So that's kind of just like what happens. But like you can't really get like mad about that because I have other stuff. So like it's all relative. And that's the weird thing with collecting at the moment is that it's like super relative. So yay, what's up, Fuego Del Damo? How am I been? Good, man. Good. I went through like a catch up run, like a rundown, what's been happening sort of thing. At the start of the stream. But everything's good. We're all good now. We're good. Good to see. Things are coming down. I know it's been a very, very long time. Ingenium, thank you so much for the 16 months, you absolute legend. Batty Posho, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the stream. And Shent Nation, welcome. Genium, thank you, man. Thank you for the 16 months. This sub has been waiting for a long time. Well, I'm glad you didn't sub while I was gone because I was a POS, so didn't deserve it. But I appreciate you subbing now that I'm back. And I'm back. Oh, this crash discussion. I'm gonna go back to this cam in a second. This one. Let me just get a quick drink. It's right here.
Pussio, My Little Pickle, Kombucha. These nuts. Have a nice day.
Let me do my asthma. Hang on. I know that makes no sense. This crash thing, yeah, I mean, like, I haven't been paying too much attention to what's been happening on the English side. I know that Japanese cards have started to come down in Japan. There's like a real fucking, that's like a real thing that's been happening over the last, I'd say like 3 months. But I don't know about like full hardcore like crash reset. But who knows? Like, if this stuff that's happening in Japan, because modern cards are low-key crashing in Japan. I mean, there's like a graph. We can look at it. Let me low-key... Oh, I mean, I'll put the chart on. All right, I can put this on, right? Let me wash my hands real quick because I have like, not residue, but like I cracked the slab, so there's like stuff on it. Yeah, okay, so like I can't do anything about this being white. It's just the website. But like this is a graph of so like I don't know how I've spoken about these graphs before, and I don't know how true the data is, but it basically adds up like all the cards that are for sale from what I recall, because it's been a while, right? That are for sale on like Mercari and stuff in Japan. And then I actually don't know what the fuck this graph does. I should really work out for sure what this fucking graph does and then come back to you guys. I'm not going to do it right now. But what I can show you is that the graph is going down. No, I can't remember what this graph does exactly. And I don't want to be quoted and I don't want to sit here and work it out again. I think from memory, it tracks volume of sales at that date over time. Total volume of sales, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that the cards are going down in value because it's an average of like every card that is being sold online at Mercari. And not Card Rush, but Mercari, because it can't track Card Rush. However, it does track Card Rush's prices, but that's a discussion for another day. From memory, it tracks total volume of sales each day from Mercari, and then it like averages it to be like, oh, well, there was this much sales this day, and then the next day was this many sales. Yeah, so the volume is the bars, and then the total amount is the amount of the total sum of it all, I think. Or like the average, right? So what the graph is saying is that there are less sales happening now, and the total, like the average of all sales is lowering. So it's suggesting that the prices are coming down, but that's covering every fucking card. So like this is covering cards that are in regulation. I think this is regulation, but chart though. So this isn't graded, but then there's another one that tracks like graded. The chart is suggesting that Japanese cards are crashing, but I don't think it's that black and white. this is like the bull run since 2024, where everything has just continued to go up. But like, if you go and look at give me a second. Like, if we look at the most recent set, and I didn't want this to turn into, I'm not going to turn this into like a full on like card rush anti-screen, but like we'll quickly look at it. I don't know how much you guys, oh, actually, no, I can show you actually, because I took screenshots of this stuff, right? So if you let me grab this. So like this is, what's the fucking set even called? Abyss Eye? Yeah, okay. So this is Card Rush's Abyss Eye listings. And everything has come down from release, right? Like, I think this is like 50,000 yen cheaper or something. The gold. The special art is like 30,000 yen cheaper or something. But it's hard to like show without an example. Thankfully, you reckon 30% down, Augurs? Okay, I'll take you at your word. I've got a screenshot from release, right? I'll just have to pull it up. When did this set come out? It came out around about May 22nd, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so like this is a screenshot from May 22nd. Source, trust me, bro. But you can see like, yeah, I can just show you like that, because those are the three cards that people really care about. You know, the Darkrai was 84,800 yen, and now it's 50,000 yen after like a month, which is like kind of crazy considering we're in the like this bull run. So people are like getting spooked because of stuff like that. I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily indicative of a crash being about to happen. But I think right now, middle of the year, think about it. It's summer in the US. People are going on holidays. People are like spending time with their family and stuff. So like they're not as online. They're not spending as much money on their hobbies and stuff because they're doing like IRL things. So spending is down. But the 30th is like a month or two away. When is it? It's the middle of September. So the 30th release in Japan is 2.5 months away. So it could just be people are saving their money. Also, I think this set is like super average, and I like Akira Egawa's illustrations. Like, I think most people do, but this is like, they gave Akira Egawa like okay, fundamentally, Mega Darkrai is a bad design, in my opinion. So they're being asked to create something out of nothing. Like, Mega Darkrai is just like a fucking blob. So there's not really like a whole lot to work with. Having said that though, I still, you know, like, I feel like it's not their best work. They've done better. The Mega Gallade is like fucking clear as this. Like, it's so good. That's like, the Mega Gallade is like true to form Akira Egawa, like what you've come to know. So yeah, it's not a great card, but because it's Darkrai, it's like, oh my god, special art Darkrai, I'm having a fucking stroke. Oh! So that'll happen. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I had to pick between this and the Gallade, I'd be like the Gallade all day, every day. So gotta be art direction. Just ask for the blob to be the focus. I mean, a lot of it does come down to art direction, but I really want to know more about that process, and it's hard because the only way to learn more about how a card gets created is to literally just ask an illustrator, and then they're so limited by what they can actually talk about because of like their contractual obligations to creatures. I can tell you based on like magazines, like in illustration and stuff, like they get a brief, but I don't think they get a brief that says Darkrai must be in the middle and you have to draw them in the middle. Like, I think they give them I know actually for a fact that they give them reference materials, and they say like something like this. So they give them like reference materials based on official artwork or like in-house concept sketches or whatever. And then they say like, we want something like this. And that's how, I don't know if you guys remember that whole thing with Shia Nanahara. and TCG Pocket. That's how that whole issue with the, I mean, we can look at that because I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was like the plagiarized one. So like there was that whole thing where like what happened here was that Creatures gave them this, like the fan art piece that was drawn by the fan artist. Creatures gave that to them as reference material. And so the artist received that image as reference material, which was this. And so at some point, they've like, this has somehow gotten into Creatures database and then has become like reference material internally at Creatures. And then when they've briefed Shinonahara, they've sent this to them and said, hey, here's the reference material. Create a card based on the reference material. And then Shinonahara's gone, okay, well, fuck it, we ball. Assumedly, allegedly, or whatever, right? You can only assume. And said, well, this is a reference material. All right, I guess I'll just like sketch something around this and then like use that as like a literal trace. But because it's reference material, they're just like, well, it's chill, so we move. But then it turned out that this wasn't official Creatures reference material, and then you had the whole saga that unfolded. Yeah, this is what happened, by the way. I was, I mean, it's in the database. I was working on a video all about this end of last year, but then shit went, yeah, it's there. Actually, I've got the thumbnail for it too. The video is like fully like alive. I got like halfway through. I'll finish that video. Thanks for reminding me. Nobody. I guess I kind of reminded myself inadvertently, but whatever. Thank you, me. Pats on the back. But yeah, that's the whole thing there with Shinonahara. So like, yeah, the reference material for this, I don't know how much of it came from Creatures, but probably like a lot of it, which is why it's kind of weak. But do I think it's similar to the Ho? I mean, like 100% this was like traced. Like Shinonahara's original was traced from that. Like, let's call a spade a spade. But I don't think it was nefarious. It wasn't intentional. I don't think Shinonahara was inting at all. No way. 100%. No. But like the good thing is Shinonahara has continued to draw cards since that whole situation. So beyond just TCG Pocket, they definitely got commissioned again. Yeah, I mean, they drew the Fezandipity. I mean, they've drawn more than the Fezandipity. So like, they still fuck with Shinonahara. Did the music suck? Or was it just really suck? Yeah, I mean, but the thing was that Creatures like owned it though as well. So like, they like defended her and said like, no, it was on us. So like, chill. So I've been buying her Magic. I didn't even know that she did Magic cards. That's insane. You're gonna have to link me some of those. All right, so where were we? Oh yeah, I didn't do the other one. Alrighty. I might low-key need to like look up the rest of Shinonahara's cards because a Shinonahara Pokemon card collection is kind of like slim. But I guess if you're putting Magic cards in it with One Piece, like you literally just said, Inza, then that is fucking dope. Am I okay? Oh, I gotta take like 2. I'm supposed to take them like at least 2 minutes apart because the first one opens up the airways and then the second one is like better. I take it like 3 times a day, twice a day for a month. It's asthma. I was taking like some other medication, but so like low key side fucking discussion because I'm so whatever. Look, we're back. I'm streaming. This is what I do. This is why I do it. This is why we do this shit. Type shit. I had this issue in April and I went to a doctor and then they did an x-ray because they were like, oh, maybe you've got pneumonia. And they were like, oh, yeah, well, you've got like low-key pneumonia. Here's some prednisolone. And I was like, cool, prednisone. Thank you. Here's some prednisone. Take this for 3 days, maximum, once a day. And I was like, bet. And then I was feeling kind of shit. So I took it like 5 days and then I felt better. Forgot about it. And then like last week I was in VC with Joe. We're watching the World Cup and I was like fucking dying again. I was like, he said something funny because low-key he's like a funny guy. And I laughed. And then I had a coughing fit for like 2 minutes and I was like, okay, chat, are we cooked? So I went to the doctor and then the doctor was like, oh, well, because that was happening, then I took the prednisone again of my own accord because I had 30 in the bottle. And I was like, fuck it, we ball. Same kind of type shit. I'll just take this again. But you're not supposed to take that apparently more than like 3 or 4 days because it can give you diabetes and osteoporosis. So I was like, type shit? What? I think I took it for like 8 days, which unprescribed, by the way. Don't do that. And my doctor was like, yeah, low key, don't do that again. And I was like, shit, bad. My bad, fam. So yeah, don't do that. But then he was like, take this asthma pump. And I was like, bet. You can take it longer, but need to taper down. Well, I'm not taking that prednisone again because my doctor fucking low-key whapped my ass and was like, you dumb bitch. And I was like, she. Sorry. I don't have diabetes, but I have been eating candy a lot lately because like I read and I was like, dude, that's so true because I exercise a lot and I like do a lot of weightlifting. When you're trying to like do your personal best, you just have like a gummy, like a normal gummy, like a gummy worm or like a gummy bear, whatever you want. And then you get like a little energy boost and then you can fucking lift more. I was like, dude, that's genius. So like when I go to the gym and I'm like doing my last rep, I have a gummy and I'm like, Argh! And then during basketball games at like halftime or during timeouts, I just have some gummies and I can fucking go hard. It's awesome. So I like my candy at the moment. Anyway, where were we? So we were doing this. Not that one. This one. Sponsored by Big Gummy. All right, so I mean, I guess I can show you. This was like the other stuff. So, okay, these are like the One Piece promos that I was buying. But I know you guys don't really care too much about One Piece, but I like One Piece. I always buy one for me and then one for my friends. That's one for me, one for my friends. I couldn't get more than one of this one. But like these One Piece cards are just like sitting here. So like they've got to go on a home too. Just quietly, like this is a really cool promo with Mossburger. No, my friends. Stefan is a massive One Piece fan. And he just relies on me to get him the cards. These are cards from, I think, the 2024 Japan trip. So, like, these just never found a home, which is crazy. Never found a home. Never found a home. Never found a home. I don't know, like, where these track price-wise comparatively, but these were mint at the time. I can guarantee you. Do you want me to do this for all these cards? Do you want me to do this for all these cards? Because it just keeps going. This card is fucking cool, man. No, the whole point of the streams is that they're going to find their forever homes, okay? That's the whole point of the streams. I can't... But can you see how much there is to do? Like, there is so much to do. It's not going to happen in one stream. It's not going to happen in 10 streams. It's going to happen in like fucking 30. Like, this is just not happening anymore. I don't know how much this is now. I think I just didn't... I need this for the master set. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. We just get this one. 5,000 yen. This card is fucking amazing. I mean, Yoriyuki Ikegami is just fucking man. Whew. I was gonna say like top 5 new wave artists, but maybe they are. Like, they might be one of like the new goats. Did people come around on this card and decide they liked it now? This card, ridiculous, has like so much fucking movement behind it. And then everyone was just like, yeah, but who cares about Palafin? And then that was the end of that story. This is a nice card. I don't know why it's in this box. This is an incredible card. This is incredible. This is a good card. These are all good cards. I mean, this set was good. It's just like every single card that wasn't an evolution got overshadowed and forgotten about. I remember buying all these for 300 yen off Dragon Star. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh well. That's a great card, the Eevee. I mean, this is like, because like, okay, so you know, how do you guys feel about the FUR cards? The ones by Yoshiroten that are going to be in the 30th. Do you know the ones I'm talking about? These ones. Does anybody not know what I'm talking about? Alright, so I feel like everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, like, people are like, oh my god, like, this sucks. This sucks. It's not Pokemon. But, like, is this Pokemon? What makes this more, like, is this any more or less Pokemon than Yoshiroten's cards? Like, this is Eevee in a fucking fruit box. But that's because the illustrator, or the person attributed to the card, I don't know whether they drew the Eevee, but maybe they drew the fruit box. I'm assuming they did. Although I feel like they just arranged the fruit and then maybe 5-Ban made it a card. Anyway, I digress. Let me read this, sorry. Natsuko Shoji Ette, right? I don't know that name off the top of my head. But I know that they're a chef, a pastry chef, that makes desserts. And they collaborated with Pokemon on Terrestrial Festival to make this card. And that was it. That's all she wrote. One card and that's it. So what makes this any more or less of a card than Yoshiroten's card? That's what I'm saying. I'm apprehensive about the winter at this year. It's supposed to be a shiny set, but we're off one. What? You want to try that again, bro? Card. I think we're in a lot of modern now. Nope. Okay. And then the modern disappears. This was a great card. This was also a great card, but no one really cares about Koraidon. This was a great card, but fucking holy hell, this card fell off. I did not buy this card at the peak, by the way. I bought it at the bottom. This is a fucking dope ass card, but this card fell off. Remember when this card was like 90,000 yen? I overpaid for that. Fucking rest in pieces, bro. Praying for your bloodline. Don't worry, brother. I bought Iono at the top. I understand. I bought Iono at the top. It happens. I think the idea of collaborating with big names outside of Pokemon to make Pokemon cards is really cool. I like the story of it more than the cards themselves. Don't hate the cards, though. You might like the next video that I'm working on, because I feel the same way. I feel like Pokemon fusing with another medium is incredible. And it doesn't even need to, but I think it's Pokemon's way of solidifying Pokemon outside of just being Pokemon. Because now it's solidified as part of Yoshiroten's personal exhibition and project, which is Sun. And whether you like Sun or not, I think the idea, right, that Pikachu has kind of been immortalized in something outside of Pokemon in another medium is cool. However, I'm super apprehensive about what that might mean for Pokemon moving forward, especially for that set, because now we might end up with people coming into the space to buy that card or those cards because they are the works of Yoshiroten. And I feel like if you're coming from high art collector space, if you're what's the word for an art appreciator? You know, if you're an art connoisseur or an art collector, you have a lot of money. More money than a Pokemon card collector on average. And so that level of money coming into the space is kind of like, don't know how we feel about that. But it's like an interesting thing. Would you recommend buying like Japanese bulk and packs off Facebook? Yeah, why not? I do that. I actually do that. I can show you something really cool that I did actually after this. Yeah. Random ass just Pokemon cards just sitting in here. Don't ask me why. These are doubles too, so if you need to trade for anything like this, hit me up. And then it's like just random bulk. But bulk of like Corki Saito and stuff. What's the difference between art collectors and crypto bros doing it? Yeah, I mean, like, what is the difference? Is there a difference? I'm not like trying to troll or anything. Oh, dude, the Minecraft meal. This, I don't know, did this come to America? Dude, Grimace Egg. Fry helmet. Dude, I think this is actually fucking awesome. So I unironically collected them all. Dude, Grimace Egg. Can I just... Grimace Egg. Grimace Egg. Like... Is this not fucking cool? Grimace Egg. Oh, dude, you can snap my code. Scan to unlock your exclusive in-game item in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Dude, Grimace Egg. You can get the code. Did Grimace lay that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Fry helmet is fucking insane. I would rep this too. I also really like Soda Potion. I think this is very cool. I actually have a zombie impersonation I can do, but I haven't done it for a while. Nah, see, it's the asthma. It's like I can do it better. Grimace Egg, dude. Oh. The asthma throat made it better, low key. So yeah, that's like another pile of cards that has got to find a home, and will find a home. I mean, I was supposed to at least start this today, but I think all I'm really doing today is showcasing you how fucked up my shit is. Here's a really cool thing that I want to do as well, but I don't know when I want to do this, right? So let's have a look at this. All right. Oh! Shit. I guess I can put this like here. By the way, I got these. I got these from the Pokemon Center, so... And like, low-key, I don't fuck with this at all. I mean, I want one, but like I also... Sorry, guys. Just coughing in your ear. I literally cannot help it. So I got two of these. Don't ask me how I got this from Pokemon Center, but I guess I'll keep one, but I like the idea of like selling or trading the other one and then getting another card I don't have. But like I was saying earlier, like everything's relative. So like I might be able to get like a $2,000 card for my collection, But that card might have been like $300 years ago. Who knows? But I got these for free, so fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm really sorry, but it's just I can move that card into another card that I actually want. Adept Dino, you got to shoot your shot, though. I respect it. Where do we put this? Okay, so somebody said, should you buy bulk off Facebook? And I was like, fucking yeah, of course you should. Because that's like genius. So I did that recently, actually. And like, look at what can happen. Oh, I haven't actually done this. I thought this was one I'd opened before. Okay, so I haven't opened this one. I guess we're doing this now. Fuck it. So this is an Emerald Break booster box. But it's opened, obviously. But it's the bulk from whoever opened this box. So I bought the box and the bulk from the guy, and it was $80. And I was like, why not? Because I know there's going to be at least like 15 cards in here that are going to be a pain in the ass to find raw. And I would only really find them raw in Japan in a bulk box. And given the state of card collecting in Japan right now, that bulk box would have had like a million hands go through it. And the cards wouldn't be 20 yen anymore. They'd probably be like 100 or 200 yen. So I was like, why not? And I'm like, something to do on stream as well. Could be cool. But like, you'll see, there will be at least 20 really cool cards in here. ARs? Okay, well, different story. I mean, like, ARs are the best cards ever made. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. Like, what cards are better than art rares? Let's like actually like present your argument if you disagree. I'll present mine. No, hang on a second. Very, very affordable. 3 per booster box. So you always get 3. Okay. They look fucking dope. Accessible. And they've done them for basically every Pokemon. What cards are better than art rares? Art rares, character rares are in the same group, in my opinion. Like, do you think art rares are better than commons? Yeah, but we're talking about okay, is the Umbreon VMAX special art better than the Slowpoke art rare? Like, we're talking about everything, including accessibility. We're not just talking about purely the card alone and the illustration. We're talking about, in general, what is the best type of card? That's the question. In general, when it comes to accessibility, affordability, design, pull rates, right? What is the best card? Type of card? And the answer is art rares. Like, you can't say it's not art rares. But you're not actually, you're just saying LARP, cope, doubt. You're not actually fucking presenting a counter argument. There are people in the chat agreeing, and they know that they are the knowers. Agaki is a knower. Darthbean is a knower. Blank Turk is a knower. See, you understand. See, now you get what I'm saying. You agree. Art Rare has done nothing but good for the space. I reckon Art Rare is probably Creature's biggest fucking home run of all time. Because it's made Pokemon more popular. Art Rare is a Scarlet Violet thing. Art Rare and then Character Rare from Sun and Moon. From Dream League onwards. Yeah, but E-Series cards better than Art Rares? Okay. In terms of like design, Ooh, I think that's really fucking hard. I think E-Series cards look better than art rares, but that is subjective. Objectively, art rares are still better than E-Series cards. But subjectively, I think E-Series cards are better than art rares. But objectively, they aren't. Do you understand? I'm not LARPing. Fuck off. You say you're a socialist, yet you don't like art rares. So you can shove that up your pipe. Oh, you're a socialist? Name 20 art rares. Holos are the cards of the working class. Holos are cope. Holos are also like... Okay, here's the thing with holos. The holographic design since 2019 has objectively stunk booty asshole. Bare ass fart in your fucking nose holes. The holo design. Now, the illustrations on holos, it varies, but the actual holo objectively has stunk like a bare ass fart coming at you at like 200 miles per hour straight into the eye hole. They stink. Now, some promos have nice holos. Okay? But if the average holo is ass, then holos suck. So don't give me with the holo shit. Black Bolt Flare, Black Bolt, dude, I can't talk for shit. Okay, Black Bolt White Flare's holo was refreshing. It was, but that was the exception, not the rule. They're too fucking stupid to see that we want that more. But they keep going back to this ass style. Alright, I'm going to sleeve all of these because these will all find a home. But let's do it. So when I bought these from the guy, I was like, oh, he's definitely going to take the best ones out. Right? Like the cool ones, he's going to take them out. But I don't think he did. Maybe like one or two, but from the other ones that I bought off this guy, I mean, you got a Naoki Saito Articuno right there just to start, right? Okay, you got these Spirit Links. Toshiariga, Skarmory. It's nice. It's not like, oh, it's nice. There you go, Kirasaki. Bang. Quiet Lapa penalties are incoming. Okay. Kyoko Umamoto, don't really see cards from them anymore. Midori Harada. Some of them are upside down. Naoya Kimura. Naoya Kimura has like probably the most true art style over their entire career. From day one to now, they've stuck true with their style. It's the same. Bang. See? Joe, this is what I'm talking about. Straight up, Aya Kusabe. Do you know, if I was going to try and get this card on its own, it would probably cost me like $5 or $10. Put it in the Aya Kusabe binder. Hitoshi Ariga again. All right. Let's quickly sleeve these up. Mine? No, dude. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, laddie. You don't just come here and try and get my cards. I didn't buy them for you. You know I got a kid, right? You don't come before the kid. Or me. But see, the thing is, right, like if I was going to show you... Yeah, I can show you right now, actually. My Aya Kusabe binder, right? It's just, it's a sad, sad state of affairs. Come on, son. Yeah, all right. I'll show you my... This is the okJLUV binder, right? Well, this is where the okJLUV cards live. That's Arata. But, like, it's not the whole Arata collection. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is like... It's like a purgatory for my artist binders, right? I try to put a lot of cards from the same artist in this binder as, like, a place for them to live. But there's no cohesion here. I mean, it looks decent-ish now because I kind of, like, prettied it up for a video or something. Right? Kyoko Mumoto, right? So I can, like, put some here now. But this is like their halfway home. Harada. This is not the Komiya binder, but these are some Komiya cards. Kuzubear, right? I actually picked this one up recently. I had to pay pretty penny for it, but it's one of their first cards, so I was like kind of cool with it. Oh, but see, these two Mudkip, right? These two Mudkip came from me buying bulk from this guy. And so I got two Mudkip, okJLUV Mudkips. You know how cool that is? Go look up the PSA 10 price for this right now. I'm not saying like, guys, look how cool it is because I got a raw copy because the PSA 10 copy is expensive. No, the point is the PSA 10 price is pushing the price of this card up raw. So that even if you find a raw copy that's chopped, you're going to pay out the ass because people are paying a stupid amount for a PSA 10 copy, which fucking sucks and makes collecting cards really difficult. And it's probably why so many people gravitate towards the Michi method because it's a way of still filling your binder without having to pay, I don't know, $20 for an okJLUV by okJLUV Mudkip. Do you ever worry that the supply chain for Japanese cards internationally gets cut off and you end up with half-finished collections? No, not really, because like whatever I get is what I get, and I'm happy with what I got. And I can't ever live with not having a complete collection because I came to terms with that. Is that how you say it? I feel like I'm having a stroke. I accepted that many, many months ago because everything else got really expensive. And so I just accepted that a lot of cards I'm not going to be able to get now. And that's okay. I still have what I've got. And I can get what I can get still, and it's okay. Even though I have to keep coping and like changing and like fucking shifting the way that I collect to keep up, which is kind of exhausting. I can still do it. It's just hard. Do I have any Zero Aura cards from Sun and Moon I can buy off you? I could definitely go through my Sun and Moon bulk and pull them out for you because I have my Sun and Moon bulk actually lives in this room right next to me. It's on the floor here in a box. And it's mostly organized by set. So I could literally just go through and look at the set that they're from and probably get them and then I can just send them to you. It just depends on the Zero Aura. Pretzel, my absolute king. Thank you for the Prime, you legend. What? Yeah, it's like 1,000. Is it 1,000 US as a PSA 10? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. That Mudkip is $1,000 as a PSA 10. And that's like not normal. But what that does is it makes raw cards like this really expensive. There's another one. I don't know if it's in this binder or if it's somewhere else. But there's another one. There's a Torchic from Furious Fists. I don't know where it is. By the way, I bought this for $3. See, that's me being cheeky. Flexing. Secret Rotom. Secret Rare Rotom. From Bonsen at a Time. No, Bonsen at a Time? Yeah, Bonsen at a Time. PSA 7. I bought that for $40. Just crack the slab. People don't know it's rare. Crispix, what's good? Haven't got a stream in over a year. That's because I haven't streamed since October. So, totally understandable. Good to see you, Crispix. Thanks for coming down. That Prologue is like 5k in a 10. I know, it's really stupid, but I bought it for $3. Because it is just a holo, but it's a really good holo. Excuse me. All right, what else we got here? I'm in a bit of a predicament. What's up? Oh, look at that. Komiya. But I've got a lot of this card. Suamichiaki, Shinagasawa, Maho. You don't see cards from them anymore. They kind of stopped around Sun and Moon. Another Kyoku Umemoto. Another Kyoku Umemoto. Cool. That is Hitoshi Ariga again. So another Kamiya. What's your predicament, Derbdino? Another Execute. Ooh, another Naoya Kimura. Beautiful. See, Kusujima. And I don't have this, so that goes into my Kusujima binder. Another Ayakusube. All right, you're lucky, Joe. See, I got a second one for you. You're lucky. But I can't give you the Kusujima unless it's a double, all right? Fugata. See what I'm saying? Did I call that a Voltorb? It is an Electrode. My bad. That Electrode is ridiculous now. I've tried to buy it off eBay and it is like 20 bucks. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Someone would try to sell this. I could put this on eBay and sell it for like 10 bucks instantly. It's fucking perfect. If I really wanted to be a dipshit, I could just grade it and then sell it for 500 to some idiot. But CBA. Fukada, again. I've had over 100 yen in a bulk bin. As you should. Hey, what's up, Perry? Yeah, we're streaming. I said I would be back eventually, and I'm here. I said I would be back, and I'm back. I wonder which cards the guy took out. Because he did take a few. He must have taken a few out. Akira Komiyama had a massive come up. Sumiyoshi Kizuki, Akira Komiyama, and Suama Chiaki. And then there's more. Yukimori. Do you understand what I'm saying? Someone would sell this to you for $10. They would, like, you could sell this at a card show for $10. I guarantee it. And it's not even chopped. This is like a pristine copy. And it is not going anywhere. Unless there's another one. Then I'll trade someone. Kurosaki, I've got this one. Sorry, guys. Megumi Mizutani drew this. Well, there you go. Megumi Mizutani binder. See, I'll show you that in a second. Kaneko Eo. See, I like going through XY bulk because there are a lot of Kaneko Eo cards. And then they just stopped, which is really sad. I would love to see Kaneko Eo come back. Miki Tanaka. They drew the original Slowpoke. Mizue. Fukuda. Nishida. We're peaking. Do you understand what I'm saying? Fucking hell. When I bought this, I felt a bit silly, but then when I opened the first one, and I've got more boxes from that same guy, because I just basically spent like $80 on XY bulk. When I opened the first one, I was like, yeah, I made the right call. This is what it's all about. Fuck, Arita. Damn. Look at that formula. I don't think I've ever looked at this card in my life. What a great card. Fucking hell, look at the bottom. Look at the flowers at the bottom. He did not need to do all that, but he did. I fuck with it heavy. Mizue again. Sui. What's up, Noms? See, there's another Yukimori. So if you need a trade, hit me up. Damn, Mizue again, Dragonair? God damn. All right, I think we're seeing a lot of the same here now. Damn, Kusujima again. Did we go past any Soso? Soso hadn't started drawing yet. They started in Sun and Moon, pretty sure. Damn. Okay, if you need, whoever needs the other Hajime, Hit me up. Because I got doubles of Xatu. I'll trade you E-Series Yukimori, Dunsparce for Poliwrath. Yukiko Baba. Bang. Great card. Another Ayakusa Bear. Fuck. My Ayakusa Bear binder is peaking. And this is what I'm saying. These have just been sitting in a box. Kizuki again. In my room. Nishida. Kanaka Ale. Feasting. Feasting. Cool. I need that banner if you got a dupe. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was, like I said, I'm not opposed to trying to like chop out like that, but I'm so sorry. It was just the one. There wasn't really a lot of artist variety. Yeah, I mean, like when I go through these boxes, I'm like, yeah, there really wasn't, eh? There's probably like 15 or 20 artists in this set. I don't want you to die and I don't hate you. I'm sorry. See, the thing is, because bulk is like, you know, people collect bulk now for their artist binders, which is fantastic. I fuck with it heavy. You got to like sleeve all these cards now, which is so crazy. Because like even as late as 2023, 2024 even, you'd go to a bulk bin and you would just sift through cards like this for days. Although I will say in 2025 in June, it was really hard. I remember sifting through XY bulk bin for ages trying to find that Komiya Clefairy, and I just couldn't. I found one over like 8 hours of searching. And I don't know if you guys remember, old mate came and gave me that one. He met me in Ikebukuro and he gave me the one that he had. And that does not happen anymore. JLove showing off his dealer with Prissy and XY bulk, but all I have are... What's B 80% sells on my Facebook market? What does that mean? Oh, buying at 80% sellers on my Facebook marketplace. Buying at 80%, yeah. Damn, this is crazy. This is actually a fucking crazy pickup. Damn. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna put that in the Ayakusa binder. Damn. See, I have to sleeve literally all these cards. That is crazy. Brewer, the Swablu is too cute. I ran into a person in Japan sifting for Swablus in the bulk bin, and then I'm just pulling out any I found in my search. That's so cool. See, there's still hope. Not everyone that goes to Japan to go to card stores is a POS. It's just all those vendor guys. What's wrong with him? I mean, whatever. Oh, shit. Okay. That's still happening. I promise I will not let that happen again. I was meant to be buying a, I was meant to buy... No, I didn't. I know you're not a vendor, Brewer. I know you're not a vendor. Oh, come on, man. Don't twist my words. Don't twist my words. There has to be a better way to do this rather than me just like go through them and then I have to sleeve them all. Because I literally have to sleeve. I can't not sleeve them all. These I'm going to put into, not into the Atsuko Nishida binder, but into the Atsuko Nishida deck box. At least her cards are in a deck box. So those I've got at home. Can't say the rest. Can't say the same for the rest of these cards. That's Komiyama. Dude, is Morocco Netherlands still going? Frank, I don't know why it auto-modded you. Sumiyoshi Kizuki is an artist that I actually got into collecting recently. I want to sleeve these all, put them in order, and then we can look at them so we can be like, nice. Well, I mean, Atsuko Nishida is arguably in the top 5. My top 5, like, I don't know whether we spoke about this in a stream or on Discord. If we're going to say the Mount Rushmore of Pokemon card artists, that's really difficult, but it just comes down to who is the very, very, very best, right? So you can't just like put in your favorite. Like, you got to put in who the best is. For me, it's Kagamaru Himeno, then Koki Saito, then Tomokazu Komiya, and then it gets really hard with that 4th spot. Like, it instantly becomes like very, very, very difficult. Because do you say Ken Sugimori? Or do you say Naoya Kimura? Or do you say Hajime Kusujima? Or do you say Aya Kusube? And it starts to get really, really hard. Mitsuru Arita. Is it Arita though? That's what I'm saying. Like, is it Arita? So I personally think it goes Arita because there's no artist that has much range across the whole TCG, right, as Arita. That's a fact. Right? So then it's like, so is it like Komiya? Does Komiya actually make it in? But this is what I'm saying. Like, I think the flex spot, okay, I think it's like, because Koki Saito and Arita have the same movement. That's the thing. Like, they are probably the 2 most, but then there's Himeno as well. So those 3 are like the most influential. And then Atsuko Nishida is just as influential as Kagamaru Himeno. Well, not as much as Himeno, but also maybe just as much as Himeno. Like, there's so many arguments you can make as to who is like as influential or more influential. But see, I can't put any of the modern artists in the top 4. No, I can't. They're just not there yet. Top 5 list is obviously easier than top 4, but like a Mount Rushmore is like fucking hard. It's like, it's impossible. Because like, if you're gonna say Kagamaru, like, okay, you have to say Kagamaru Himeno. You have to, 100%. Because she's the most influential. From everything that she's done in storybooks, to trainer magazines, to manga, to Korokoro, then to the cards themselves, official artwork, like promotional pieces, everything, right? Himeno has to go in. So then by that logic, okay, Arita has to go in as well. Because he's done just as much. I don't think he's done as much as Himeno, but I would say he's done close to. He's probably the artist that has done next to as much as Himeno. But maybe, I don't know, like how much weight do you give the tag team collection? Oh, hang on. This is my mother-in-law, so I do have to answer this. 1 second. Sorry, chat. Yeah, like it depends on. Oh, what was I saying? I was like, how much gravity do you give the work that Arata did? So like, I just wouldn't. I can't put Shinji Kanda. I can't put like Akira Egawa. I love the work that they do. I just can't put them into the same. Like, they don't have the same movement, and they haven't influenced the space as much as the other artists have. I'm not saying that they're bad artists though. I just think that they need to like more time needs to pass. You can't just say because Akira Egawa's illustrations are incredible, but you can't just put Akira Egawa over Himeno, Nishida, Komiya, Arata, Koki Saito, Hajime Kusujima. Like, because that's the thing. Like, I want to put artists like Hajime Kusujima into that top 4, but I can't put them in there because like, as much as I love their work, then it starts becoming like my personal favorites. Nah, I think Arata is a lock, Himeno is a lock, and then Atsuko Nishida is a lock because she literally created Pikachu. But what about Koki Saito? What about Tomokazu Komiya? Yukamori? It's not a diss. I can't put them in the top 5, but it's not a diss. You kind of have to have like a new gen Mount Rushmore. Yeah. You have to have different Mount Rushmores. Okay, what would your new gen Mount Rushmore be then? Shinji Kanda, Akira Egawa, Yu Nishida. Someone said Uzman. Nah, you can't put Uzman. It's not like, look, I like the Bubble Mew, but it's not that great. I'm sorry. It's a great card, but it's not that great. No, you've been brainwashed. No doubt it's a fantastic card, but it's not that great. Oswaldo Kato, Hyogonosuke, Teizero. I want to put Teizero in, but I don't think we can. Kirasaki is like mid-gen. Not like as in like they're mid, but like, you know, XY, Sun and Moon. So they fall into that like so-so kind of like bracket. Shibuzo. Raita Kazama? No, but like Raita, it's different. You see what I mean? Just need more cards? Nah, but it's different. Like they're good, but they're not like, they need a bigger library. But does the fact that their library isn't big, does that weaken their position as it's fucking hard, man. We should do this actually. We should do like a artist tier list. Kawayo, yeah, it's fucking hard, man. I gotta watch the replay, bro. Minami Take. They need to draw more. I feel like to enter the discussion, you need to have at least 20 cards. Is there any artist that would be F tier? Who was I talking about the other day that drew the Misdreavus in the Discord? And you guys were flaming me. By the way, shout out to Discord. Join the Discord. We're making the Discord nice again. We're making it a friendly place for everybody. No more gatekeeping is okay. Elitism is going. Okay? Oh, yeah, exactly. Naoki Saito. It's fuck. Yeah, but see, Naoki Saito isn't in the top 10. Because they're not in the top 10. Craig Turvey is the most unrated artist. Oh, the Snorlax. Right. Literally Craig Turvey jump scare. Who's my personal favorite? My personal favorite artist is... Hang on. My girlfriend's calling me. I have a very fucking... I have something to confess, okay? And I think this is okay to say. I'm torn. I've really gotten obsessed with Humanoid cards. Like, and now I'm torn on like who is my favorite. I still think Koki Saito is my favorite artist. But I cannot deny I have really gone down the Humanoid rabbit hole of a lot of her older work, and I'm just like, man, some of this stuff is crazy. So I'm like, I'm kind of like biased, but I feel like if I started like hardcore collecting, I have to take this. Sorry, guys. My whole family's calling me. Ever since she was down there, I guess that's definitely influenced things as well. 100%. Yeah. Oh man, I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I didn't even stream and like talk to you guys about the Humanoid exhibition. There's so much to fucking catch up on. There's like a lot to catch up on. I wasn't planning to go through this Emerald Break box right now either, but here we are. Get up, Togepi. All right. I think I've sleeved every card. All right, so. All right, well, you guys shoot. Who's your favorite artist? Just pick one. I'll start. Koki Saito. But you guys know that. Tokia. That is a crazy. Tokia is a crazy pull, but I respect it. Kurumitsu. Kusajima. Fukuda. Hyogonosuke. Seeing like Hyogonosuke, Akira Egawa. Akira Komiyama. Where was the Komiya card? Brother had a massive come up. Have you got this card? Komiya or Kusabe? Fuck. A tier list would be so hard of like an artist tier list. It would be heartbreaking. I almost don't want to do it because it feels mean. Nagami Nijo. When was the last card Nagami Nijo illustrated? I feel like they came and then they went. Paradox Rift. What happened? They kind of just like disappeared. Kyoko Umemoto. Ligton needs to illustrate more. Yeah, Ligton is probably like one of the modern goats, but they just... I mean, I think they're just busy. They don't take on a lot of Pokemon's commissions. I imagine creators go to them a lot, but I think they're just busy, like doing animation, which is probably their passion. Okay, there are actually a lot of artists that contributed to this set. Like a lot. There's always at least like 2 Kaneko-Aoi illustrations in each of these XY sets. Favorite Hymnal card? It's tough. I think the Umbreon from Magma vs Aqua. If I had to pick. But I really like the Natawake Psyduck as well. I like the Natawake Pikachu, but I don't have it, so I'm upset. Fukuda. There's actually a lot of artists contributed to this set in the end, when you break it all down. All right, and then Kusajima, Ayakusube, and then Arita. I feel like this is here as well. That's there. That's there. That is his. Oh, we got glare. Hang on. Let me turn this one off. Let me answer this chat. Sorry. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 artists contributed to the set. That's a lot. Alright, now to bind to them. Well, I don't have... What I'll do is I'll go through who I have binders in decent states for. I have Yukimori cards. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying when I say it's cooked. Like, I've got this, right? But not in binder. I think these came from bulk boxes. I could have sworn it was here. No, it's not. This is the wrong one. Alright, the cards I'm looking for are in another castle. Oh, it's here. Hang on, I got it here. No, it's not here either. No, it is. See, all of a sudden, do I leave bulk from S Moon unsorted? No, my Sun and Moon bulk is in, they're in boxes next to me on the ground, like massive, massive ass boxes. Okay, Yukimori. This is like my unsorted Yukimori cards, of which there are a lot of. Some are Sun and Moon, some are XY, black, white. Some are sleeved, some aren't. I should probably sleeve all these. Well, I've got doubles of those, so. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Kusujima. This is what I'm saying. This is part of the fucking disaster that's going down here. Shout out to Steri. Shout out to Steri. Ray Candy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't ask me why. So it's like, it's sorted by set, my Sun and Moon bulk. All right, I guess I can put... You will live in here. Have I said my opinion about the 30th cards? Not on stream, but I got a video coming out that'll talk a little bit about all those. What did you want to know about my opinion? I have a master set including the Topps Chrome thing of Ledibar. How many Ledibar cards are there? JLove be like, I have a video coming. Look, it's like, it's 22 and a half minutes of 24 and a half minutes have been edited. There's like 2 minutes left to go. What's up, Quicksilver? My guy, what's good, Quicksilver? Love your work. Good to see you, buddy. All right, Fukada Binder needs to get organized. It's in another room. Sui Binder, don't have one. Sanosuke Sakuma illustrated the Cook card. If you guys remember Chef from VMAX Climax. Kurosaki has 3 cards. I don't have a Kurosaki binder really. Okay. Whew. Okay, Sumiyoshi Kizuki. I think this is a really dope artist. This is an artist I got into recently. They have some very cool E-Series cards as well that are in slabs that I need to crack. Dope ass cards. Teddy Wixie. Hi. Me and my friend got scammed for like £200 worth, and we told my friend's dad, and he said to his friends that we were scammed. And his friend gave us his collection, and it is worth 15k and up. Teddy Wixie, I don't know who you are, but is that the story? Is that it? Then what happened? And then what happened? Then we are going to get them graded. And then what happened? And then what's going to happen next? And then what? Once you get them graded, then what? How am I not being nice? I just want to know where are we going with this? Okay, but do you care about the cards in the collection because they're worth 15k, or do you like the card? Like, what are the cards? Can you tell me like 5 of the cards in it? I want to know more. I actually want to know more. So, okay, what are the 5 cards in the set, in the collection? Tell me 5 of the cards. I'm sorry, but we got to do more. Like, I want to know more. Can't I just want to know more? Is that a crime? Why do you think... Don't you want to know more? This is why we only have bots join the Discord. I want to know more. I was going to say, why don't you join the Discord and show us and tell us more? But I feel like this is a kid. Are you a minor? I can't ask any more questions. Are you a minor? If you're a minor, I think that's where the story ends. I think maybe they've left. That's it. They've had enough. They were like, that's the story, brother. I'm out. Mew, Mewtwo, Eevee, Gengar, and Charizard. But which ones? Which ones, Teddy? And why are you collecting them? Which ones? There's so many of those ones. There's so many. It is what it is. Which ones? I even checked my messages and I still didn't get to find out which ones. For the Mewtwo, search up 103, 108. That's the card. Let's fucking go. All right. Which one is that? Mewtwo 103, 108. Oh, the Mewtwo EX full art. From, what is that's from Evolutions. I reckon they're fake. I'm not gonna lie, Teddy Wixie. I feel like they're fake. That is a card that is often faked. Be careful. Just don't trip over yourself to send that into who are you gonna send it into? Are you in the UK? You are, because you said pounds. Whatever you do, Teddy Wixie, don't send it to Ace Grading. Don't do it, brother. Just sending your money in the bin. Just absolutely binning it. Don't do it, Teddy. Don't send them to Ace Grading. Nobody respects Ace Grading. Don't do it, son. I'll actually start bullying you if you say Ace Grading. Yeah, friends don't let friends sub to Ace Grading. Exactly. Look, the CEO of Ace Grading does funny little TikTok dances. That's all you need to know. All right? This is the guy that's grading your cards. This is actually kind of funny. Did you do it? I had an ad. I did. I looked it up. I said they might be fake. But I said, whatever you do, don't send those cards to Ace Grading. Because this is the CEO of Ace Grading, just so you know. This is the Ace Grading CEO. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. This is what they're doing at Ace. That's what they're doing to your cards, bro. That's what they're doing to your cards. Don't do it, all right? Do you really trust that man? That's fucking crazy, bro. That fucking video pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Don't fucking send him to Ace Grading, Insa. Wait. Okay, I tell my friend. Gang, shit. Type shit, Teddy Wixie. Let's go. We saved a poor soul. Well done. We did it. Oh, that's fucking funny. I would trust PSA more if their CEO dance like that. Shut up. You would not. I don't even know what I'm fucking doing anymore. I think I'm going to put these in a binder. And then I'm going to put the... these ones. This one. These two. These two are fucking dope. Okay. I have to go, but before... Oh, I just... Okay, hang on. Alright, I'm not gonna... Okay, Teddy Wixie, are you a child? Are you under 18? First of all, I just want to help, okay? But they might be fake. That's all. You got to be careful that your cards... They could be fake, okay? What? What a question. No, because I don't want to fucking say join the Discord and we'll help you work out if your cards are fake, if they're a kid. Because then you guys are going to act all weird and type shit. But if you do need help and you want to make sure that those cards are real, just post pictures of your cards only in the Discord. Dude, I've seen what happens. Actually, you can't even join Discord if you're yeah. That's right. Kids can't use Discord. You know what? I ain't touching this one. Godspeed to your cards. Bless. May your cards be graded. Pray. That's it. I'm out. I'm done. That's it. I'm not touching this shit. I'm already on parole on Discord. So I'm already on parole. Nah, I don't need to get any... I'm not catching any more charges. I'm out. Good luck. Language. Shut the hell up. Come on, man. Like, you ain't heard that before. I'm on parole. I can't afford... I can't go to prison, man. I'm gonna start... If I lose my Discord, I'm gonna have to start doing dances on TikTok, alright? And you do not want to see that. It's just they could be fake. Cards like those are often fakes. But hey, I'm glad you got some cards. Look, try and appreciate the cards for more... Like, maybe you don't have to grade the cards. Just leave them in a binder. Not everything has to be a money-making thing. You know what I'm saying? Teddy, just... Thank you for the follow, by the way. But not everything has to be a money-making scheme. Just keep the cards, bro. Why is it... What is it with kids these days? They get a rare card, and the first thing they do is they say, whoa, it's worth $500. Whoa, it's worth $15K. Come on, man. We got to change that. It can't be that way. What happens when they're worthless? They're going to stop caring. We have to undo this. How do we have to go back. I would say that box, out of the boxes that I've bought from that guy of Bowl, there wasn't that much fire. I guess the Kusajima cards were kind of dope, but the other boxes had like crazier random cards in them. Although I really do like the Yukiko Baba. Alright, I think these I can put into... The Kusajima binder needs... I need to get like a full Kusajima binder going. Now your Kimura can be binded. Kirasaki, it's probably for another day because there's only one card there. I don't know where that binder is. Fukuda, I know the binder's in another room. Megumi Mizutani is probably the one where I want to put them in the binder now because I know where my Megumi Mizutani page is. But I misplaced those cards like a fucking idiot. No, they're here. Okay, cool. All right. We're cooked, by the way. My 6-year-old nephew was asking if I had any 10s. That's fucking insane, dude. It is our dream to get dirt bikes. That's the reason we... Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Go. Do it, Teddy. Get it for every last straw. I hope the cards are real. Just don't send them to Ace Grading because you'll get fucking pennies on the dollar for it. Nobody gives a shit about Ace Grading outside the UK. Send them to PSA... And I hope that you get 10s and I hope you make a lot of money and you get really cool fucking dirt bikes because, yeah, fuck it. Sell to some vendor, bro. Alright, good stuff. And then go outside with your dirt bikes and touch grass and fucking play outside. Not on this internet shit. Not this Twitch stuff where you watching people on Twitch. It's rubbish. It's all rubbish. All right. Except for the guys watching here, it's not rubbish. Good night, Mitchy. Good to see you again, Mitchy. Sleep well, Mitchy. Sleep terribly, Mitchy. All right, binder. Just don't get me banned. I don't want to get banned, all right? See, the thing is, right, I got to move these cards from this binder eventually. So, like, they're going to go into this binder because it's, like, the halfway binder. But then they need to just get moved inevitably anyway. So, it does feel kind of redundant doing this. I was meant to be doing E-Series today. Okay, so the next stream, I will do E-Series. All right, so straight up, here are some Yukiko Baba cards. So these can go here. What do I think about the FUR for the 30th? I spoke about it a little bit before, but I don't mind. Like, I think it's cool that they're implementing, or they're trying to like fuse two different worlds together. So like the world of digital art and then the world of Pokemon, of crossing. Because even though Pokemon is like a massive brand, right? I think it's cool that they're still trying to grow it even more. By fusing it with another medium. And I think it's really cool that it's being incorporated into Yoshiroten's, like, his personal project, Sun. I think that's just, like, crazy. I think as an artist or a creator, that guy would be, like, stoked because that's just, like, a really cool achievement. So, like, I think they're fine. Because, like, fundamentally, what's the difference between that card and, like, the 15th anniversary Pikachu, the Japanese, the one from that set, from that product, the 50th anniversary product. I guess the Fukada cards can go there. Odds of getting any of the 30th? I mean, like, unless you're in Japan or you're paying market, it's going to be disgusting. English, I mean, the state of English collecting in Australia is horrible. I don't know if you guys know this, but Costco was supposed to be getting Ascended Heroes product. It was supposed to be for sale tomorrow, but the shipping container that the Costco stock was in got broken into and all the product got stolen. So none of the Costco in Australia are stocking that product, even though they were meant to tomorrow. That's how fucked up shit is here. Online drops are like terrible unless you're paying for EB World Plus, which is $50 a year, and that only gets you one per person, but at least you're getting something. To get like a pre-order at EB Games, which is GameStop, essentially, you need to be paying $50 membership per year, and then you need to be there at 10 a.m. on Friday, and then you need to pray that you get through the queue, and you have about 10 minutes to pre-order one product, one of each product. You gotta pray. JB Hi-Fi, literally impossible to hit on for the average person these days. Toymate, fucking ridiculous, terrible company, terrible system that let you pre-order 6 per person of an item online through their shitty ass website. But then when you go in store, they have like 12 units. So fucking disaster there. Kmart's like fine, Target's fine. General Games, which is an LGS, is usually pretty chill in Australia. But you have to like be unemployed or work for yourself or work from home and be able to take the time off on a Friday to be able to get anything in Australia. That's what it is. Like, you have to take the day off work. You have to either be unemployed and have free time, or work from home and can take the time to go on release day, or take the day off work to go on release day, or work for yourself and have like the freedom and liberty to be able to do that. Fucking stupid. It's really bad. It used to be not too bad to get online drops in Australia, but I'd say in the last 2 months, it's gotten really bad. So that's just English. Then on the Japanese side, I mean, they're almost certainly going to be implementing this my number thing. So unless you have, unless you're a Japanese resident or you're on the visa that gives you that lets you get a my number, you're not going to be able to get off Pokemon Center now. So, but I mean, like, Pokemon Center's been cooked for like a year at least anyway. I guess since Terrestrial Festival. So since the start of 25. The Amazon method kind of got like leaked, like full public. So like you used to be able to apply for an invite on Amazon Japan. And I mean, your mileage would vary. Sometimes you would get the opportunity to buy, but often you wouldn't. But whatever, like you'd hit sometimes. Like I'd hit every now and then. But I missed on every 30th product because someone like, it's just like some random person was like, here's how you pre-order, blah, 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 blah. And then like a fucking bajillion people across the world did it. So then it's just like completely toasted. Yeah, Japanese 30th, you're going to be paying out the ass, unfortunately, but what can you do? Unless you're there and you like conveni troll or you go to the like Pokemon Center and stuff, it's going to be brutal. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not more optimistic. Where is are those cards? Yeah. Not all of them, some of them. This is a weird page. Is it worth flying over to Japan for 30th? I mean, do you want to go on like a holiday as well? If so, yeah, why not? Like if you're doing more than going for Pokemon cards, sure, why not? But if you're just going for the 30th, I can't see it being worth the money because you'll be paying minimum like $1,500 to fly there, plus accommodation and all that stuff. But if you're going to turn it into a holiday, sure, why not? Excuse me. I have to do something about my lighting setup because I'm getting like terrible glare, which is like not great. So the next stream, I'm going to have to work on that. I do have more Sumiyoshi Kizuki flown about somewhere, but those are two really nice ones. The Togekiss especially is like fucking awesome. Really nice. And this was always a really good card. I think I picked this up from PDG in Akihabara. See what I mean? When you say like, Joe, when you were saying like holos are like the working class mans or whatever fucking card. Like, yeah, maybe this style of holo, but not the modern style of holo, man. The modern style of holo is just a shell of its former self. It's depressing. This is just random old back cards. Don't ask me why. Atsushi Furusawa. I guess I should put the Sumiyoshi Kizuki here. Why is it there? Look, Fami Chicken, it's good, but there's better food in Japan. Come on. What are you doing? Honestly, what an interesting artist. Because, like, all five, like, these two are kind of similar in style, but these four are just so different. Rank Combini Chicken, 7-Eleven's is the best. It's better. It's better than all of them. Then Fami Chicken. Then Lawson. 7-Eleven's is the best. I'm sorry. 7-Eleven is like the goated chain in Japan. It's the best Combini. I thought I had Naoya Kimura cards in here, but guess not. I have some Atsuko Nishida. Don't know why. No, I do have Naoya Kimura here. Is this another one of those? Oh, I mean, because it's like it's a this is a random ass card that kind of like blew up recently. Another one that I just picked up for like $5. Thank you for the follow, Trigger. Welcome to the stream. These, I mean, Miki Tanaka, I don't have a dedicated home for him. Really happy about these two on the Ayukuzupe side of things. I have random Komiya cards here, so I guess... But yeah, I expect there to be a lot of tears with 30th, and I expect that to be the point where a lot of people just like stop caring about Pokemon because it's going to be such a miserable experience. And like Pokemon are doing themselves no favors with distribution as well on the English side of things, where like, you know, rip and shippers and streamers are getting backdoored products fucking 2-3 weeks before. Yeah, I do have Mickey Tanaka cards here. It's just like a terrible state of affairs, man. And they just don't care. Because if they care, they would have plugged those holes already. They just don't care. JLUV, can you check Discord? I just randomly got these from my black ship parcel. Bet. Where is it? Is it in base chat? Oh yeah? Pokemon Center Online. このカードはポケモンセンターオンラインの会員のカードだよ。いつもポケモンセンターオンラインでお買い物してくれてありがとう。これからもポケモンたちと素敵な毎日を過ごしてね。I don't know what those cards do, but I think you just get them for being a customer on the Pokemon Center. They're just random cards that you can collect. They're just literally... I mean, the second line says, thanks for always using the Pokemon Center. The first line, dot point, says, this is a customer card from the Pokemon Center. Second line says, thanks for always using the Pokemon Center. Third line says, let's continue to live a great fucking life with Pokemon every day. That's it. And I assume all three of them say the same thing. And then at the bottom it says not for sale. I think it's just like a collectible card. Yeah, I speak Japanese. That's why I like primarily collect Japanese cards. Crazy how little TPC cares about anything. Hey, the money's pouring in, so why do anything? You know what I mean? Don't fix what ain't broke is pretty much their... Did you spin the wheel? Oh, you spun the wheel. There you go. I really should spin the wheel. I haven't been spinning the wheel. See, I don't have them because I don't spin the wheel. All right. Megumi Mizutani. Okay. So, damn, they're not going to fit. Well, I guess I can put this one here. And I can move the Meowth because this is like a trainer's page. And then I guess I can... Oh, you guys can't see. So this isn't a Megumi Mizutani binder per se, but it is a... Actually, I reckon I can get rid of the English guy. The polar bear in Arlington, Texas. Did I miss E-Series? Dude, we didn't even get to E-Series. Because I got sidetracked with all this other stuff. Because I started showing you the stuff, and then I was like, see, look. And then I was like, let's put this in a binder. But hey, at least I put a little dent in the... I put a little bit of a dent in the collection, or in the organizing. So that's pretty good. All right. I feel like this binder could be fleshed out. This is an incredible card, by the way, that like nobody cared about. And then all of a sudden it got pumped. And then I think the Japanese versions were like 30,000 yen. This card is so good. It's funny that when I hit this, I was disappointed because back then it was just like, I need to get the special arts only from Sun and Moon boxes or else my life is meaningless. Look how much details on this card. Watched any anime recently? None. Like zero. It makes me sad. That question's giving me anxiety. I got to pick it up. I mean, I got to finish Jujutsu Kaisen, catch up on season 2 of Frieren. There's a lot, man. There's a lot. I got homework, man. Okay. So this is another stack of bulk that came from, see, look, Hajime Kusujima, just randomly. I think this is from Furious Fists, I think. I don't think so, actually. XY3. XY6 is Furious Fist, I think. Off the rip, I don't know what set. Oh, actually, no, I think this is Title. Is this Title Storm? No, it is. Nope, that bulk came from Furious Fist. That's XY3. Title Storm is XY5. This is a fantastic 5-bar graphics card. But I think that is going to be for another day. But this has been sitting on my shelf for a while. This is the set that's got the Hitmontop fighting against the fucking guy. No, it's the Magmortar fighting against the Electabuzz. Nah, it's the Hitmontop fighting against the guy. Yeah. Well, it's Electabuzz there with Magmortar. I don't know why I said it like that. But there's a Hitmontop fighting against the guy as well. Maybe I already put that card in a... I think I put that somewhere else. Maybe it's not from this set. Maybe it is. What's my most recent Pikachu pickup? Kanaka AO. Honestly, good question, and I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I actually could not tell you. All right, this was... So we weren't meant to go... I'll show you here. All right, so we weren't meant to go over here, but we went this way. So that's where we ended up, right? Oh, by the way, here's some other cool stuff. I mean, it's not Pokemon cards, but it's still cool. I'm pretty sure this is Himeno. Yeah, this is Himeno. This was like another rabbit hole that I went down recently. These are the storybooks. There are so many beautiful illustrations in these. Like, it's so, like, I mean, they just speak for themselves, right? Himeno's like, every time Himeno would illustrate Gyarados, or Dratini, Dragonair, just really cool. Even Lapras as well. There's like 45 of these picture books. They're actually kind of getting kind of hard to find now. I haven't really posted too much about them because I don't want like the world to get onto them. But I was meant to start over here. This was where I was meant to start, right? As you can see, there are some more deck boxes there. This random card, which honestly, I probably should just crack this. It has a really nice holo though. This is a really cool holo. But yeah, this was where I wanted to start, right? This is the main project. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 2 more deck boxes over there, just filled with cards. And so the project is to just go through and put them all in the binder. That's the goal. One of those is full of E-Series, which is why today I was meant to go through E-Series. Even this stuff, right? I posted about this on my Instagram story the other day. And then I didn't actually... Oh, what's going on there? These. That came from the little deck box. Now they're just sitting on a bot. They're just sitting on an like a Hidden Fates tin. It's so stupid. But this is a fucking insane card. Fukuda Lithium, holo. Perfect condition. Flawless. Oh, look at that. See, this is the kind of holo that I want to see in every modern set. But for some reason, they keep giving us the booty holo that we get now. When we could have this. We could just have this. Cosmo. It makes me sick to my stomach, man. They don't even have to make a big adjustment to make holos like cool again. They just don't fucking do anything. They don't even bother. Oh, there's an ad. Hang on. Erog. Hang on. Damn, I was going to get to Erog. I mean, the Cresselia is like really good as well. This card, I mean, this is Arata. This is like a really, really dope illustration too. Do you think they even know how to make black and white SR type cards anymore? Like, I don't think they can make cards to this caliber anymore. No, they do. They just fucking don't, dude. They know. I mean, it's not like special arts don't have nice holos, like texture to them. But like, I mean, I've spoken about this before. Like full arts should look like this as a minimum, but they just don't. Full art at like ultra rares, full arts should look like this as a minimum, but they just don't because they just don't care. They're just like whatever, like make them shitty, whatever. Hey, Erog. So many Pikas are so ridiculously expensive now. I hope it will cool down for a bit. For some I need, but as a Kaneko Air collector, I'm cooked. She has some insane artworks, but always on bug promos. Poker Park, DPT and Legends promos, or Polish World. Dude, the sorry, well, yeah, fucking the Kaneko Air Pikachu Poker Park promo is like $1 bajillion. And I feel ya, I don't have that one either, and it's just GG. It's sad. I don't know if it comes down for cards like that. I don't think it does. I don't think it comes down for cards like that. I don't know. Like, I remember I felt bad because I bought these, and at the time I think I paid like $20 per each card. This is just another random fuck ass binder. There's no logic to this binder. This is a fuck ass binder, okay? But like, I felt bad because I bought these for like $20 each, right? But these are chopped. But like from the front, this is great. It's a great binder copy. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, the back is like chopped-ish, but it's not like horrible. Like this is totally like, this is tolerable, right? But like 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think there's a Torchic somewhere. I don't know. The Torchic's somewhere. I couldn't tell you. There was other cards there, but it's just fucking MIA. Don't ask me where that Torchic is. Now at the time I was like kind of salty because when they came, I was like, oh, these are like super damaged. But now I'm just like, oh, well, I'm glad I just at least have them, you know? Yeah, like binder copy cards, like it's just got like random chunks out of it, but like it's really not that bad. But at the time I was like, no, it's not perfect. I mean, I actually bought those cards and it came in. I don't know where that Torchic is. That is crazy. I'll show you this where it came out of. Oh, somebody said, am I still a Vault X ambassador? Yeah, you can use, I mean, I think this, you can always use this code. And I have like a bajillion Vault X codes. So like, I mean, I just didn't want to be like too like add in your face on this stream. But like, I guess I should. Right. There's other codes somewhere. I'll pull them up. Maybe next stream. I'm not too like hung up on about it. You can use it if you want, but no pressure. Do I have enough Vault X clout to get them to send us more cool binders to buy? I'll have a chat to them. I've been meaning to catch up with Vault X people. Yeah, see, Erog, you just got to be happy with what you got. You can't be, yeah. We were talking about that a little bit before. I'll show you this, right? Poker Park. But yeah, when I bought those Pokeblock cards, it came in this file sheet, which is kind of cool. And that was it. They just chucked them in this, and it was obviously pre-loved, and they left these in for fun. I was like, whatever, I don't thank you, I guess. But yeah, you take what you can get, you know. Oh. Well, do I want to trade my first partners Gen 2? I don't know, because I was thinking about that, and I was like, oh, maybe do I just sell them and then get the other ones or trade them? But I'm a hoarder. I kind of just want to like, I almost want to like find more first partners and try and get a full page of Gen 2. You know I love Gen 2. I've argued with Tarmit about this fucking for across multiple streams. I don't know. Oh, god damn. Well, okay. Obviously did not get to E-Series. Loki, kind of feel bad that I teased you with going through E-Series cards, but I'll show you what I want to do with E-Series. Okay. Do I still need the birthday Pika? I'd have to trade you, because I did end up getting a 10 through a trade up challenge thing that I did at a con. But now the 10 is like, I just want to raw for my binder, because like, yeah, I'll show you. Because like, this is my 20th anniversary binder, but I mean, I'm lucky I bought the Charizard. I don't know what else I'm missing here. One of these is birthday Pika. But I'm missing a raw Pika for the binder. And then I have like all these doubles. So like low-key I could trade the doubles to get, or sell them to get the Pika. It just depends what you want to trade for, Peter. Because I know that like you, what do you trade? What do you need? You know what I mean? Just quietly, when I was buying these, they were like between 400 to 2,000 yen tops. Like, I was buying the Umbreon for like 2,000 yen every now and then. They're just stupid. These were so fucking accessible. Now the prices on them are just ridiculous. But at least those are in a binder. Safe. On the E-Series, right? So I feel like all these, right, are going to get cracked. Because I just feel like these are better served living in a binder than in a box of PSA 9s. Right? Because like it just doesn't make sense. I mean, then there's stuff like that. I just don't think it makes sense to keep these slabbed. Right? I think it's better to just have these in a binder. Oh, dude, this card is fucking insane. Like, this is an incredible card. Yeah, but they're 9, so like, it's just... Why do they need to be in a slab? You know what I mean? Like, they could just be freed. Yeah, so like, what do you do, Aris? Do you sell it and then buy like a worse, like a lesser copy or like a raw? Like, what do you do? This fucking is an incredible card. Atsuko Nishida. What a fucking card. But then I have to find raw copies. I mean, like Inza said, I'd have to find a lesser card. I'd have to find the copy first. I'd have to find the copy first. This is one that I really like. I'm definitely cracking. I bought this for like fucking like $100 or something. Like it was something stupid. It was not. There's no way it was more than like 120 bucks. This is like some Australian grading. It's ARC grading. Some Australian grading company. Excuse me. But look at that. Like I couldn't believe someone graded this card with a random company like ARC, but whatever. Is that really 1,000 in a 9? Like it's just stupid though. Like I think I paid like 200 for that. Because there was this period where like you couldn't find E-Series raw cards in good condition in Japan. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to buy 9s if I find them in good condition. And then crack them. And then I didn't crack them because of just laziness. I was going to do it on stream. But then everything obviously has gone up. So now it's like ridiculous. 300, 400 raw. Is that AU or US? These are going to go in binders. It's just doesn't make sense to have them in a box. It's just stupid. It's sad. They need to be free. There's some here that I wouldn't crack. So like, I'm not going to crack this. I basically stole this. I bought this for $100 on eBay Australia. It was an auction. Nobody was bidding on it. Man, whoever sold this, fucking hell, down horrendous. But I was like, yoink. I won't crack this. And I'm not going to crack this. Fucking insane card. But I've got a raw, so it's chill. I don't know if you guys remember the trade up challenge that I did, the stream, but one of the cards that I traded up to during the stream was this. And I remember really fucking being upset that I traded, like that I traded to it because I wanted it. And then I traded it for some other cards. And I said to the vendor, I'm like, dude, I'm going to trade this to you. Don't sell this card. It was valued at like $300 maybe during the challenge at the time. I was like, don't sell this card. It's a 10 and it's unlimited. Don't sell it. And then like 3 weeks later on eBay, because I have like alerts set up, this card gets listed. And I was like, dude, what?
Kombucha.
He's selling it.
These
Why?
nuts.
And it was
Have a
on
nice
auction. I was like, fine, fuck it, we ball. And it ended up selling. I bought it, obviously, it's in my hand. $330. I bought it back for. And I think at the show, it was valued at like 280 to 300 in the trade. So I was like, whatever. So like it literally went sideways. And I was like, cool. And that was all she wrote. Now it's like fucking 10. Crazy. Scenes. You don't know the method, Aris? My guy doesn't know the method? Yeah, I'm still on. Yeah, I'm going through the E-Series stuff, Colin. I was just telling him about when the I told the guy not to sell this and he sold it. What's up, K-Man? Thank you for the 12 months in a row, you legend. What's up, buddy? Thank you for 12 months, monkey. Good to see ya. Well, I think, I don't know. I know the vending business moves quickly. You know, it's fucking, you don't want to sit on stock or whatever, but you know, the secret to vending really is you have to fucking know, you just got to do your homework. It's not hard, but if you like Pokemon cards, it's very easy. But like if you like them and like you're fucking obsessed with them. Like I could be a vendor and I would clean up shop. I would fucking, it would just be free, but not why I do it. Too much work. Not for me. Not why I don't know. As somebody that's got a career outside of like Pokemon and content creation and who liked that career, it's, you know, it puts food on the table. It's an ends to me. Who liked that career when I started studying it and then started working in that field, but then slowly have started to like really not have fun doing it, but be mature enough to accept and understand that it's a job and a role. So I do it. And I do it well. I don't want to like have this other thing that I do that, you know, because content makes money as well. Obviously not the same as my main fucking source of income, but I don't want to have something else that I do that can also be like a career turn into that down the line where I like learn to fucking hate it. And I feel like if I did like vending or card selling and rip and shipping, I would fast track that. Like it would, instead of it being like in 5 or 10 years I get tired of it, it would be like in 2 years I get tired of it. And then I would be back to square one being like, how do I, where do I find fulfillment from now? And like, you are only alive for, you know, a certain period of time. So if things that give you fulfillment and joy are doing that, let them continue to do that. Don't just like fucking milk it dry. Because I know that if I turned it into a job where I had like spreadsheets and I had to make sure I was making profit every month and whatever, and like, oh, you know, this month we're not going to make X amount of profit, so like we're going to lose money, or like the market's shifting, oh my, I'm stressing, I need to move, blah, 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 blah. Like when I do that all the time, I know I would be like, fuck this, bro. And I'd just get over it. And that's when you start to sell a 6-week course on vending. Yeah, that's the rug pull. So yeah. It's funny you guys both said that at the same time. So I guess E-Series, there's that, and then there's also a box somewhere here that a cockroach crawled out of, so that was cool, and kind of the sign to me that I needed to do this. There's a box of like raw E-Series cards, commons, uncommons, and stuff that definitely all need to get sleeved and put into the E-Series binder. I've shown the E-Series binder before. But this is where, look, the room is clean. I don't eat in here and it's vacuumed regularly, but there was like clutter. And the area that I live in, like there's bugs and stuff. So, but it was fucking disgusting and probably a universal sign that I needed to, a universal sign that I needed to fucking get my shit together. No, I don't support it. Fucking come on, man. No way. That's a fucking disaster. You've seen this binder before. I've shown these pages off on my Instagram. So like the E-Series cards, I think everything will move from this binder and go into another binder. Because there's like a lot of empty pages in this one, and I don't think I can fill it. This is another like, you know, halfway binder where like then you end up with a page like this. Oh, but like, come on, like it's super confrontational. Yeah, I guess, but also like you put yourself out there. You're art, and like like you want to play like the whole like it's for the hobby, it's for the community shit. Like, miss me with that, man. Like you need to get called out for that stuff. That's just, it's not a hobby anymore. Like that's just, you're purely trying to like capitalize on vulnerable people, I reckon, as well. You know, selling a course to people to teach them. Come on, man. And 2,500 USD. You're selling people hopes and dreams, and you're taking a lot of money from them. It's kind of fucked up. So yeah, the E-Series stuff needs to go into like some spot here. What's up, Boba? Hey, Boba, I've been meaning to message you. I'll try and hit you up after stream. I hope you're well. We were talking about okJLUV a lot today. These are my Trainer Mag promos. These were the 2 raw copies that I said I had. These are, I mean, this one's sun faded. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was from a Mail Day stream. And you can see there's like this fucking random ass line. It was really funny. I mean, the thing is that like, Inza, the whole thing is like, I am Unk, so I can say this. When people show you their true colors, take note. That's it. That's literally it. When people show you who they are, just take note. There's no like, oh, it was a mistake. It was an accident. No. When someone shows you their true colors, just take note. Because that is like literally what happened. For me, there's no coming back for those guys. They might like continue to have like their fucking content career and whatever and do whatever they do. But man, I don't like, I feel, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because they have shown that they just are only doing it to make money. By asking for 2,500 USD for a cohort to teach people how to vend. So they're not like, that's why I fucking made the post, because it's not like, for the hobby, for the community, we're all friends. Yippee! Like, no. When you fucking do, like, fuck, man, if people are paying that, fucking pay me 2,500 USD. I'll start asking for it. I'll make a course. I'll teach you. Like, fuck it, if that's what we're doing these days, and you can get away with it, and people can still be like, nah, they're a good like person with great integrity. Fuck it, I'm doing it too. Give me fucking, what, 8 times 2.5? Give me 20K. I want 20K USD right now. Fucking, I'm trying to extend my house because I'm trying to build a family. Fuck it, there we go. There's my part. I can just do that. I also know that I can sell stuff, and I am very well aware of that and cognizant of that. But the point I'm trying to make is like, it's just fucking crazy. You know, that's having your cake and eating it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got all the cards, you got the content, you got the channel, you got the great fucking thing moving, and then you want to grab 20K USD from people. Like, fucking hell, pick one, man. Like, if you need the money that bad, sell the cards. Or like downsize the business or ramp up the content. Don't fucking just ask like 20K. It's fucking crazy. What's up, Darkrai? We're ranting. Anyway, that's the E-Series plan. It was meant to be done today. Obviously didn't happen because we were just yapping and catching up, but I'm kind of chill with that. And I got a little bit done, so. Was new to the scene, hesitant to buy what seemed like a shit market in February. Yeah, it only got worse. Yeah, well, look, honestly, in like hindsight's 2020, but it depends on what you're trying to buy. Vintage, yeah, I guess you kind of should have bought it sooner rather than later. But if it was modern stuff that you had your eye on, you're probably going to be fine. Anything released in like the last 3 years, I feel like is going to, when there will be a correction eventually after 30th, I feel like that stuff is going to definitely be hit the hardest. It's the vintage stuff, you know, stuff like this. I mean, I picked this up raw because the seller was selling something else. You know, stuff like that is going to get harder to find, like is less likely to price correct, I guess. Metal Chain Darga PSA 10 jumped from 1.6 to 6K. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the kind of shit. But like, that's a really obscure card that doesn't have a lot of potential buyers. So like, stuff like that probably corrects. But stuff like Pikachu, Charizard, Gengar, etc. probably doesn't. Or like it cools, like it comes down, but it doesn't like flatline. Because if that happens, everyone's going to try and jump on it at the same time, which would then surge it back up. I don't think people completely come out of Pokemon unless there's like some calamitous, like, just because, I mean, I spoke about this it's actually crazy that you caught that video, the TCG one that I did in January, because that was like a very ultra niche, yapping, long video, very dry, but like had like a lot of good info in it, I think anyway, based on my experience. That video basically explains everything, how I feel about things now even. And I kind of want to like revisit it in a more concentrated approach. But yeah, I'm not like, when I say like, I don't think it corrects, I'm not being like, I'm bullish on Pokemon or like, it's over guys, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like I'm all in on Pokemon. I say it because the landscape has like completely changed, where there's so much big money in Pokemon that there's those groups have too much to lose to let it fail, and so they'll prop it up, which I don't necessarily agree with, but it is just how I view it, and it is basically what it is now. I think people can see that more than ever. Maybe in like December, January, people couldn't really see that too clearly. It was definitely evident, but now it's like more apparent than ever that that is the situation. So yeah. Anyway, I feel like I'm going to call it there because like my throat is kind of feeling it at the moment, and this is a good spot. But yeah, it's good to be back. I don't want to seem like I'm spamming, but I need to know what you would do with my predicament. I'm so sorry. Just ask me again. I'm so fucking sorry, Derbdino. You know what I'm like. My brain is like fucking everywhere. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming down. It was good to be back. Thanks for all the people that came and dropped subs, the new followers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be back. I will be back into the swing of things. I'll be back on Friday. So today's Tuesday in Australia, which I believe is Monday for the Americans. So I'll be back on Thursday for the Americans, which will be Friday for the Australians. And I'll be doing a cross stream Twitch and YouTube on Friday. If it changes, I will post to my Instagram story and say it will maybe be on another day, but I can't see it being any other day. It might be Monday next week. We'll see. At the moment, we're looking at Friday. Anyway, should I sell my tag bubble new to get cards I would prefer, and maybe Master Storm Esmeralda? If you're going to sell the bubble new to Master Set Storm Esmeralda, I don't think that is a good idea, because Storm Esmeralda cards are going to be cheap within a year or two, guaranteed. Like, guarantee it. They'll be cheaper than whatever they are July 29, August 1st, or whatever when it releases. If there's some other like crazy old vintage card you want for your collection, or multiple cards you want for your collection, that's like a more sensible move if you're trying to build your collection. I just wouldn't sell a card like that to buy ultra modern, like even more modern than the bubble new. You have the opportunity to get to like really solidify or like bolster or grow a part of your collection that you might not be able to do in like a year or two, because things might get more expensive, I think. So like, if it's something from like, if there are cards from like 2005, 2010 era that you would like to get, yeah, for sure.